What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Chilling, man, on a very beautiful and hot day here, man. It's 90 degrees, man. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Man, Unfiltered Nation, you do not understand how great things have been. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Y'all don't understand. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. Let me tell you guys what happened last night. Last night, we were on here just doing what we normally do. The night before was absolutely cracking. We hit 9,500 people, over 400 likes, damn near 500. Last night, it seemed to be a little bit lighter. You know, the likes were probably about 350, little lighter. But why, when I got off the live, we were at 13,000 views last night, man. We had 13,000 people on here last night, and it just seemed like we was just cruising, bro. We were just chilling. 13,000 plus views last night, 9,000 plus views the night before. Who's to say what's going to happen tonight? I was shocked, bro. Absolutely shocked that we had 13,000 views last night, bro. And it was a short live. It was only, it was 3 hours. The other one was 4 hours. But what does that mean? Ever since we hit 15,000 subscribers, YouTube is like, yeah, the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam is making it crack, man. They doing something over there, dog. It's working, you guys. It's working. All right. So with that said, it's time to blaze what for who? For the nation, bro. It's time to blaze for the nation, man. I mean, good gracious, bro. I couldn't believe 13,000 people around here last night, man. All right? Hey, who's to say how many be on here tonight? Hey, man, you never know, man. You never know. But that hitting that 15,000 views changed things around here, dog. I mean, subscribers, excuse me. All right? All right, man. So let's get into it, man, right quick. All right, let's get to it. It seems like tomorrow will be 1 week since Raider Nation got the absolutely, well, it depends. I can't say everybody. Got that crazy news that Maxx Crosby had been traded to the Baltimore Ravens, man, for 2 first-round picks. Pick in 2026, pick in 2027. And a lot of us were sad. A lot of us were upset. Some of us were doing the cabbage patch because we were happy he was gone. And there was just a lot of emotion, bro. Then he came on the Rush podcast and gave you his goodbye speech and said that he's gonna always be a Raider, but he's excited about his new opportunity to the Ravens and this, that, and the third. And you guys cried. And, you guys started doing seances and you started painting murals that Max was, hopefully he'll come back. And at that point, we turned the page, and there was a lot of mourning this situation on Saturday, on Sunday, and then on Monday it was free agency, and the Raiders moved on and started grabbing all these phenomenal players off in free agency. Took the biggest free agent acquisition offensive lineman in Tyler Linderbaum, and then we went and we traded for Taron Johnson from the Bills, and then we signed Quay Walker, and then we signed Kobe Dean, and then we just did all this stuff, man. Quilly Pay, and all these guys. We just started re-signed Malcolm Kuntz, brought in, re-signed Eric Stokes. We did all these things, man, that we just moved on, bro. and said, man, we look so good, man. Max might have left too soon, man. Put a one in the chat when I said, put a one in the chat what I said on here. Maxx Crosby might have left too soon, and you have to remember he did request a trade. He requested a trade, and we gave him one. At no time did we handcuff the Condor. At no time did we beg. At no time did we plead it. Mark Davis went to his house, talked to him, see what it was, but he was adamant that he was ready to go. Okay, Max was done with us, man. It is what it is. Okay. So I was like, man, the Ravens, I know about the Ravens. I'm married to a Ravens fan, a born-bred Baltimorean, man. Baltimore City, not Baltimore County. I know everything that needs to know about the Ravens, dog. I know it all. And I'm like, there's no guarantee they're going to make the playoffs either. But, hey, I understand. I was cool with it. Hey, man, the Shield's going to do what the Shield does, man. And then the Shield decided to show you guys its power. And I've always been the person over here. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else on YouTube with Raider content preach the Shield's power more than me, because I've experienced it. I have everything that the Shield has offered. I have it. Everything good, I got it. Everything bad, I got it. Okay? And I've always told all you guys, even you members of other teams, you need to believe in the logo on the side of your helmet more than you need to be believing in these players, bro. Because you're going to be a lot better off as a fan of any team. Love the team. We understand you love the players. A player probably got you to like the team that you like, whatever it is. It's probably a player or somebody that resonated in your head to like that team. But once you've been around longer than, okay, I'll give the average casual fan, after you've been a fan 10 years, bro, okay, you need to cross the threshold, all right? Okay? A lot of y'all been in the fan base too long. But we understand that you didn't have anything to be cheering about, huh? So you latched onto a Charles Woodson. You latched onto a Maxx Crosby. You latched onto, a Derek Carr, whoever it was, depending on your era, a Jim Plunkett, Howie Long, Jim Otto, whoever it was. But once you're 10 years deep with a team, man, you should already be, it don't matter who's on the team, but a lot of you guys did not do that. Okay? The Shield showed you, me, Unfiltered Nation, Raider Nation, Black Hole, all of us, the world, the hating ass media, the sabotaging ass general manager of the Ravens who did all that shit to Max and bring his trade value down and all that. The Shield says, I'm going to show you guys why Shaq, that dude right there, the guy from a 49er family, the guy who's the only member of his entire family to this day that's a Raider fan, I'm going to show you what I really can do. Because every once in a while you have to stretch. Every once in a while you got to stretch and let them know what it is. Okay? Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Sometimes you got to pop out. And it popped out, and it didn't allow Maxx Crosby, a full-bred Oakland, Las Vegas Raider, to go over there, dog, come home when we least expected it. And you know what, man? Maxx Crosby, a guy who said there's a reason for everything. When it was time for him to leave, when he came back, he said the same thing. There's a reason for everything. He was committed to be a Raven. He flew out there and he left a Raider and came back a Raider. And he said, I'm back. I'm back. Believe nothing that, half of what you see and nothing that you hear. I'm a Raider. Run that shit. That's it. Max is back in, fully committed to the shield. He felt the power. He understood it. He was obedient to it. And he learned a valuable lesson. The Condor himself forgot. He forgot that he was a Raider. That whole time, and he was going through that stuff, arguing with non-Raiders, having an issue with Brady, not a Raider, Spytek, not a Raider. He forgot he was a Raider. He absolutely forgot that shit, bro. But guess what? He was reminded on that 6.5-hour flight back from Baltimore. I made that flight a lot. That's a long ass flight. Flying back, he understood what it was. He's like, man, why am I denying what I already know? I'm not a Raven, bro. Even when I tried to be, they didn't want me to be. They stopped him from walking into that facility, man. Because they had who they wanted to be a Raven. They looked at Maxx Crosby and they looked at Trey Hendrickson, and they didn't see what they saw with Trey Hendrickson. You know what they saw with Trey Hendrickson? A Raven, bro. And they said, you're not a Raven. Plus those 2 draft picks, those are Ravens. We're taking all that back. Here's a return flight to Las Vegas. The deal is off. And you know what, man? That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen the Shield ever accomplish, bro. That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen it done, besides my 3 Super Bowl victories. Besides bringing me Marcus Allen when I asked for him. Besides bringing me Charles Woodson when I asked for him. I think somewhere deep inside, I was asking for this to not happen. I'm sure you asked for it not to happen. I'm sure they asked for it not to happen. I'm sure a lot of us didn't want this to happen. It was happening against our will. But the Shield fixed that shit, because not only is he back, he's pissed off. He's mad as shit. He's mad as shit, bruh. And that's what we need. We need an angry, motivated, insulted, disrespected Maxx Crosby. And we got that. We got that shit. Okay? And the beautiful part about it is that the Raiders did right by him. You know, all these people, bro. You know how many people's mouths are shut now, dog? Of course, the haters are going to always talk, because that's their job. Their job is to hate, bro. I mean, don't get mad that a hater's on his job and you're not on your job. A lot of you guys out there, man, you guys don't love the Raiders more than they hate the Raiders. Every day they put on their Raider thong to thong, anti-Raider thong to thong 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 every day, and they come to work. They got their hard hat, they got their damn blow torches, and they're trying to burn your shit to the ground on an everyday basis. Video by video, segment by segment, ESPN by ESPN, Fox Sports 1 by Fox Sports 1, NFL Network by NFL Network, all these private people, all these ex-players that ain't got no more money to spend, they're on there just working a job, saying stupid shit. They come to work burning your crib down to the ground. And you know what you don't do? You don't defend it. Okay? Right? You don't fight fire with fire. You fight fire with water. You're not even pulling out the damn, putting out the water hoses on these hoses. You're not even doing that. Okay? They're coming to work harder than you. But not over here at Matthew Shack Unfiltered, bro. I like beating these guys' ass every day. I like putting on my shit kicking boots every day. I like coming out here throwing on some bomb ass merch. Go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, bro. Pick it up, dog. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Now Max is back, and the beauty of it is that we did not do anything other than take care of him. So when you hear, oh man, Max deserves, you guys are ruining Max's career, all that stuff. Oh, you're ruining the Raiders, you're ruining Max's career, and Max deserves to go to a winner, and you guys are just doing this and that, and blah blah blah. And Raider fans, yeah man, we need to let him go, man. We're not any good, and we're not this and that. Guess what the Shield did? Shield's like, we're gonna let him go over there and see what it really is. Are the Raiders holding Maxx Crosby back? Are we really ruining his career? Why don't we let him go? And we'll find out. Okay? Raiders did exactly that. We traded him. He was traded. You guys got to understand that. You got to understand that. As far as the NFL paperwork is concerned, the Las Vegas Raiders traded Maxx Crosby, defensive end, to the Baltimore Ravens. That was done. We did exactly what people said. You guys are just holding him back, man. Why don't you just let him go? Why don't you trade him? Oh, we did that. We traded him, dog. For 4 days, he was over there. At least that's what we all thought, till he actually boarded a plane and went. Now, here's the thing that's even more jacked up about it. Everybody that's coming out, even the people that I know don't like the Raiders, in media, they're saying that the Ravens did some slimy shit. Well, the Eric DeCosta, the general manager, did some slimy shit. There's nothing you can do about it, because the owners like the fact that if they have to go that low, to get something done, they need to be able to go that low. All right. Okay, it's like having a bunker at your house. You got a big ass compound and you got a bunker just in case there's nuclear fallout. You got a bunker you can get in. Okay, you may not ever use it, but if you need it, it's there. Okay, going underground is exactly what they did. The Ravens did that. All right, salute to the Ravens for understanding how desperate you got to be to get some shit done. Okay, that right there was the equivalent of tanking in regards to trades. That was a tank job. All right, they definitely tanked to do what they needed to do. They was basically running two plays at the same time. And if it would have been the opposite way, that Trey Hendrickson was the one that was being held out to dry, then the Raiders would have been getting the grief. Okay. But when Max went there, I found out that Max took his family. I thought Max went by himself. Nope. Max's family went with him out there to Baltimore. The wife, the pretty little daughter, the family, the moms, everybody, the family, they all went to Baltimore for him to finally get on a team that had their act together, that had 2 first ballot Hall of Famers, a 2-time league MVP in Lamar Jackson, a 2,000-yard rusher in Derrick Henry, perennial All-Pro in Roquan Smith, a rabid fan base. He's about to go over here and cook, new chance, all of that, only to be not only humiliated by 5 or 6 doctors that he didn't even know was going to be there, including Dallas Cowboys doctor and some other doctors. They did that in front of his family. They did it in front of his wife. They did it in front of his daughter, because they were there. They were all there to celebrate. There was supposed to be a big shindig, dinner, party. Lamar's supposed to show up, the team. That was all done in front of his family, bruh. And you know what, man? Somebody like Maxx Crosby, man, it's one thing to do something in front of me. It's another thing to do something in front of my wife. It's another thing to do something in front of my son. It's another thing to do something to my mama, in front of my mama and my daddy and my siblings. Oh yeah, yeah. That flight back home for him, the actual leaving from the facility without without the opportunity in front of your family, in front of your child, in front of your wife, bruh, in front of your parents, in front of your siblings, in front of your manager or your agent. Nah, dog. Somebody gotta pay for that shit. I'm getting my lick back, bro. That ride back, we don't know. We probably will never know unless he wants to tell us what that ride was like leaving the Ravens facility in Owings Mills, Maryland, because I know exactly where it is. Okay. Driven by it before. All right. All the way to BWI Airport, Baltimore, Washington International. Every time we fly back to go see my wife's family, we got to fly into that airport, or we fly into D.C., Dulles, or wherever. That ride from Owens Mills to that airport's long. It's pretty long. It's about a 45 to 50-minute ride. You had all your stuff at the hotel. You got to get all your shit. You got to go collect it. You got to check out. You got to round up all your family, man. You got a caravan back to the airport. You got to fly all the way back, bro. That dude was stewing, bro. He was stewing all the way back, bro. He was stewing. And you know what? Let that be a lesson to you. He deserved that, man. What Maxx Crosby learned is what a lot of you guys learned as well. The way that I tried to tell you to love the shield first, don't fall in love with players. That was your lesson, Raider fan. And Max's lesson was don't look across the street and fall in love with somebody else's image of their shit. Don't fall in love with other teams, Max. Don't fall in love with the idea of being a Raven when they had no intention on letting you be one. He learned his lesson, shield first. Max learned shield first too. Picture that, bro. The greatest player on your team, or who was on your team, or not on your team for about 4 days, learned what you learned. Shield first. But the difference is the shield was a good leader and protected everybody. He protected you. He protected me. He protected Max. Brought everything back. Now everything's locked in. He's never gonna do that again. Never, ever, 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 ever look at somebody else's family and put yourself in the picture of the family, bro. You're not in that family for a reason. Now, you can always marry yourself into a family. You can always be adopted into a family. But your real family, bro, is your real family. And you know what? He realized that shit, and that's why he put that Undertaker shit out, and it was the purple one. It was the purple and black one, and he made it clear, I'm a Raider running. So now what? Shit, man. The NFL's gonna notice. I saw the press conference today, did you? I seen the press conference with all the new cats up there. Tyler Linderbaum, Quay, Quiddy, you know what I'm saying? Naylor, I seen all them dudes. I watched it, man. And you know what? Them kids is ready. And they said they love ready to play with Max, man. We about to act a fool. We didn't lose, we gained. We gained a bunch of real Raiders. Bunch of new ones. Okay? Who came here knowing there wasn't a Maxx Crosby. That's the beautiful part. That's why I love it. These dudes knew before they signed the contract that Maxx Crosby was not on this team. None of them came to the Raiders to play with Maxx Crosby. None of them. He was already gone. We didn't sign them till Monday, remember? None of them were under the impression that they were playing with 98. But when 98 showed back up, it showed all the new guys The Shield's like, everybody's about to respect me again. You guys have been disrespecting me far too long. It's time for me to make sure all y'all mugs out there understand. All the new Raiders know, wow, man, how did that happen? Every pundit is just flabbergasted that that was turned around. Had nothing to do with nobody other than the Shield, bro, and the guy that's over the Shield. Okay? That's it. All right? Beautiful situation. All we got to do now is do what Al always told us to do. Just win, baby. Just win, baby. That's it. Winning is all we got to do now. It's a good time. And I'm telling you, somebody who has every ring, been here over a half a century, 52 years. This is the best feeling I have felt since I won my Super Bowl in 1984. This is the best feeling I've got because everything is right. Everything feels, it doesn't feel like anything that I felt before. It feels like Super Bowl opportunity because I've talked to all my ringers. We've had Violator over here the last 2 days. The Hall of Famer, he feels it. He says it's the same thing. My boy Bill, my boy E-Trip, my boy Whittington Thomas, my girl Yvonne, I'm just going through all the three ringers, man. Everybody that sees them all, Christy Hurd, all of us out here that are three ringers, and any of you other guys that are out there, Larry Ramirez, if I'm missing you, understand, okay? You're included. We felt this before, but not like this. It feels like we got the momentum. We killed by far the free agency. We got the first pick of the NFL draft that we're getting ready to draft the best player, Heisman Trophy winner, national championship MVP, Fernando Mendoza. We got the Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator in Clint Kubiak. Our offensive coordinator is his right-hand man, Andrew Janako. That defense is being ran by Rob Leonard, who is a real Raider, okay, who got the job because he deserved it. All these people that said, oh, we gave him the job to appease Maxx Crosby. No, we didn't. Everybody knew that Max was gone after he had that blow up during the season. Max was already detached from us for months. They hired Rob Leonard because we're about to run that damn Mike McDonald 3-4 defense. The defense was put together without Max. Max has to come back, and he had to come back and humble himself, dog. He had to understand, I had it the whole time. I've had it the entire time. I never did not have it. I just had the wrong people. That's all. That's all, had the wrong people. Now, he has the right people. Now, he's coming back to a team that was built without him, and he is the final piece. When they were telling me, all my Ravens homies, my wife, my boy, GB, the Prez, all the family over there, Maxx Crosby is the piece we need. The piece we need. Nah, he's not the piece you need. The piece you need is the guy you picked over him. Now Max is the piece we need. Instead of him being the whole thing with nothing. You got the plate, you got all the utensils, you got everything, you got the drink, you got everything ready to go, but you don't got no entree, homie. The reverse was different. We got the entree, we got the plates, we got everything, and then Max shows up. Now we have the man of honor walking in. That's the difference. We had the whole party getting ready to go off, and Max shows up. Now he's fitting into what we got. And he mad as shit. Okay? The league, they're acting like it's not a big deal, but it is. Because if you really look at it, you don't see the same type of energy that they had when Max left. When they left, there was a whole lot of laughing and cackling and all this. When he came back, how the Raiders are going to afford it? You guys are over the cap. Do they have the money? They started talking about everything else other than Max is back. Okay? Oh, man, they don't have the money, man. The cap space. We had the cap space with Max. We're still 30 million under the cap. Okay? We're good. All we're going to do is restructure 2 contracts. We're going to restructure 2 real Raiders are going to fix this entire shit because we need more than 30 million for all the other things we need to do. We got a whole rookie class coming in. We got to pay. 30 million ain't going to pay everybody, but we're going to save 14 million restructuring Colton Miller's contract. That's going to give us 44. Just trying to tell you how they're in shambles, you guys. This is what my job is. I'm doing my job, letting you know how we're going to make them find something else to talk about. Because like I said before, the haters do their job better than you do yours. Okay? And then when we restructure Max's contract, that's 22 million. So now we're at what? 65 million under the cap again with Crosby. It is what it is, you guys. It is what it is. We're about to act the fool, bruh. But a pissed Maxx Crosby is what I'm very happy to see, dog. He is totally locked in. He's more locked in now than he would have been when he was over there. He's far more locked in than he would have been if he was a Raven. He would have been locked in, but not like this. When you know you got railroaded, when you know they ambushed him with those damn doctors coming in there telling them that his knee ain't up to par when they traded for him. He knows when he found out that Trey Hendrickson signed, he mad as shit, dog. In front of your family too? Oh, nah. Any of you guys out there that played any type of sport know you always played harder when your girl was watching you, bro. You know when your girl was in the stands, you really was going to show out then, dog. Oh, man, baby up there. I really got to play, man. Baby showed up. It's on. Yeah. I like this shit a lot. But that damn shield, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen, man. And if we win a Super Bowl, Maxx Crosby, he might be him. He might be him, dude. Because right now, all kinds of divine intervention is happening. This is not football. All of this stuff that happened was not football. It was not. No matter how much people want to try to make it be like, oh, this, oh, that, he didn't pass the physical, blah, 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 blah. Nah, dog. Max passed the physical. It was the fact that those two draft picks didn't pass the physical. That's all. But that was divine intervention right there. And if you don't understand that, bro, this season's about to be magical, bro. This season is about to be magical. We're all locked. Everybody's lockstep. I guarantee you, Spytek and Brady and Mark and Condor, they squashed all that shit. That shit squashed. For him to come out and say, I'm a Raider and I'm a Raider for life, that shit squashed. It's squashed, bro. It is squashed like a bug on a windshield going 150 miles an hour, dog. On the Autobahn. That shit is squashed. There ain't going to be no more Alex Guerrero. Alex Guerrero, you've been told to stand your ass down. Stay away from 98. Don't tell 98 shit. Don't talk to him. Don't wave to him. Don't blow a smoke signal to him. Don't blink around the nigga. Nothing. And that young blood that walked up in there, dog, all those young dogs that are in there, man, he knows, man. When you're a defensive player in the National Football League, you know who's a baller or not. He's looking around the room. He ain't never seen no Quay Walker like that. Quay Walker has had 100 tackles every year for the past 4 years. There's only been one other Packer in the history of the Packers to ever do what he did. Sure tackler. Taron Johnson, sure tackler. I mean, it's about to be. Then he got his boys back. Jeremy Chin still on the roster, dog. Jay Chin, you told me you were getting 4 picks when I talked to you at training camp. I need for you to get those 4 picks. You got 1. I need for you to get those 4 picks. Malcolm Kuntz is healthy. When I saw the starting board, I didn't even see Tyree Wilson out there as a starter. Tyree Wilson's going to be coming in as a backup. That's a good-ass backup. Tyree Wilson, he was starting before. He ain't going to be starting, not with that line, not with what we got now. There's no room for Tyree now. Darian Porter going into his 2nd year. E. Stokes. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, dog. Jay Chin. Paul Mao. Run it. He meant that shit. Run that shit. He meant that, dog. He meant that. He meant that. That damn tweet had about 4 or 5 different pages on it with different shit on it. He had to go find that shit. Where's the Undertaker? Max thought about all of that. I need to let Raider Nation, that was for us. I need to let us know. Don't believe none of that shit you heard. What you're seeing, only believe half of that shit. I'm a Raider, dog. I always have been. He had the little bird on that emoji, and he had the skull and crossbones on that shit. What more do you need, dog? What more do you need? It's going down. I dropped my cigar, but guess what? I got another one. Let me read you guys' comments, man. Got another one. This one was ready to go anyway. Okay. Any of you guys want any merch? Go pick this up. As you can see, it's matching Raiders with the Raiderettes. You know what's funny? I'm gonna say this real quick. I got the sweatshirt of this too. When we were all in Vegas for the Raiders, we went to the Raider Image to buy some stuff. Man, I had this on. Raiderettes. And this hat on. E-Trip was there. Bill Holloway was there. Whittington Thomas was there. It was at night. We were in there. Guess who came in there? The Raiderettes. I had this shit on, and the Raiderettes showed up. I just started laughing. Winter Thomas is like, damn, Shaq, the shield strikes again. I'm like, man, what is going on? I'm celebrating the Raiderettes. And the Raiderettes showed up, dog, in full gear, bro. They said, oh, we just decided to come in here. We practiced. We wanted to come in here and see the fan. I said, come on. I got a picture with me and the Raiderettes like this, with this shit up. They were like, you're representing. I said, I didn't know y'all was coming, but then again, maybe I did. I mean, I had this exact shit on, bro. I mean, come on. Bam, bam, just with baby. Come on, bro. I had this same fit on. I just started laughing, dog. I'm like, man, the shield is something else. Okay. All right, man. So, man, let's see what we got on here, dog. But last night, man, we had 13,000 people over here, bro. The night before, 9,500. 15,000 subs. We're doing our job over here, Raider fan. We're doing our job. The haters are going to have to they're going to have to work some OT. The haters are going to have to work some overtime, dog. We need to outwork these dudes. Once we hit that grass, Crosby's coming back 110, 20%. I guarantee it. That defense is going to be humming. Linderbaum said everything right, bro. Let me tell you about what I liked about him, then I'll read your questions. Linderbaum said, When they were saying, hey, how do you feel about all the social media and all the stuff that's going on? He said, I'm not much of a social media guy. But if that's what they're saying, great. But hey man, I just can't wait to meet my guys. I can't wait to do what I need to do. I'm like, oh man, we got an absolute Maxx Crosby on the O-line. Then they asked him about JPJ. He said, I haven't had a chance to meet Jackson yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting him. And I'm like, man, Genty is like this. Nephew's like this. That's all you had to say, bro. Them holes gonna be wide open, bro. The A gap is taken care of. All right? The center's responsible for the A gap. Powers Johnson and them on whatever side, and whoever's on the other side, that A gap wide open. GT is going to act a fool. 1,800 yards easily, bro. Easily. Okay? All right, man, let me read you guys' comments, man. Those of you guys that tipped your boy Shaq get read first. All right, man. Okay, straight up, man. Yvonne Holland with the $4.99 dono. This three ringer is happy. Welcome back, Max. This time, make it for good. Best D you've ever played with. This will be the best defense. That 20, what year was that? 2022 defense that actually went to the playoffs with Yannick Ngakoue and them cats, not as good as this one. These dudes are all 25 years old, 25, 27, 27, 25. They're young as shit. They're younger than Max. And three of them played together. E. Stokes, Kobe Dean, and Quay Walker, they all played together. And Brock Bowers were all playing at UGA when they won the national championship. These are all teammates, man. They said we talked about it. We dreamed about playing with each other, you know, when we got into the pros. But now it's happened. Oh, man, these guys are looking at each other like we finally get to play together, dog. Oh, man. This is the best defense Max has ever played. He ain't even played a down yet. But salute to that, Yvonne. Okay? Like I said, you tip, you get everything first. All right, man. Ryan Arnold, man, what's going on, man? Hearing the announcers call Max names less on defense is a good thing. Centerpiece of defense only works when you have the rest of the defense around you. Yeah, man, he's not going to have to work as hard, and he's not going to have his hand in the ground all the time. He's not going to be in a 3-point stance, 2-point stance all the time. When you're in that crouch position, that means that you're pushing off a torque on that knee. This is going to prevent him from, he can actually stand up. He can actually stand up in the box. I mean, they call him the condor not because he could fly. They call him a condor because of his wingspan, his arms. His arms. The condor bird probably has the longest wingspan out of any bird in the world. When he holds his arms out, it's like he's hugging the world. Okay? That's why he's called the condor, because when he holds his arms out, man, he blinds the sun. Okay? He don't have this. He could do what he has freedom in this defense. He could stand up. He could be a will linebacker. He could move around. He could jump back into coverage. I mean, remember Max last year? Max got his first interception last year off of the Karam, and he got an interception. Max ain't never had an opportunity to do that shit. But guess what? Now that if he drops back in coverage, and Quay and them cats, the two of the best blitzing linebackers in football, man. Kobe Dean was over there with the Eagles, bro, winning championships. Them two cats are going to be blitzing. Adam Butler, okay, man, Tualalu, I can't even say his name. I always say his name wrong, but you know who I'm talking about. Max could jump back in coverage now. Max could be like, okay, I'm back. It's going to be beautiful. He's not going to always have to have his hand in the ground all the time. And if you want to keep double teaming him, which is what I would do, if I was an offensive coordinator, it would be A, B, C. Anything but Crosby. I'd still double his ass. That just leaves everybody else to run. Somebody's free on that defense, bro. 11 on 11, you got 2 on 1. Somebody's free. And the blitz packages can be disguised like a mug, man. You ain't going to be able to know who's coming, who ain't coming. It's gonna be crazy, bruh. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna save Max's career. This is gonna prolong his career. Going over there, playing in that cold uh, um, back in Baltimore and all of that stuff, man. He's gonna be playing in a traditional 4-3, man. It's just gonna be wear and tear on his body. I don't expect, you know, uh, Tyler Henderson to be healthy long. I don't expect Hendrickson to be healthy long over there. Okay, I don't. He's gonna get hurt. All right. Not that I'm wishing it on it, but just his last history, last few years, he's been hurt a lot. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. All right. Yvonne Holland with another $4.99 dono. Appreciate that, Yvonne. Okay. All right, man. Okay, Raider Syndicate, man, with this with the 279 dono. Hey, Shaq, you think this was all planned this way? Yeah, I absolutely think it was planned this way. Not by no human. It wasn't planned by no human being. No human being is this perfect in execution. There's no human being who would have executed this plan flawlessly. This was a flawless victory. This was a flawless victory, bro. Flawless. Where was the mistakes at? That's how you know it wasn't made up by no human, because you would have seen the mistakes. There would have been some type of error. There would have been something. Not on our side. We played our shit perfectly because we weren't playing a game. We did it right. The people who were playing games were the Ravens. Their credibility is shot over there. People don't even want to trade with these cats right now. So when people are trying to say the Raiders made this all up, nah, it was executed perfectly, bro. We did everything with the proper intentions. We did right by Maxx Crosby. He wanted out. He wanted out, bro. We gave him out. We didn't send him to Siberia like we did Geno Smith and Dylan Parham. The two dudes who was mucking up, I really want to use the other letter for this, that was mucking up our offense. Geno Smith with the interceptions and the lackluster play and just the bad attitude. And then Dylan Parham, who's a pre-snap penalty, false start, holding, everything else you can go. Both of those dudes are going to the Siberian Jets to play. Geno's still going to be getting his ass sacked. All right? And he's trying to spin this into talking about thank God. No, God didn't just took his hands off of you, bro. Okay? Your ass is over there with whoever else. Ain't no God with you on that. All right? God doesn't send a worthy person to the Jets because nobody else wants to play. No, that ain't nothing to do. Don't be slandering God like that. No, you're over there by yourself, Eugene. Okay? And here's Dylan Parham to go along with you so you can continue to get pummeled. Okay? Love it. All right? And then he said the Jets are getting a better player than they had before. Come on, Geno. I thought you said your career was bright. Remember, my career, my future's bright. Where? Where's it bright at? Bright at the in the ambulance, taking you to Mercy General. Like what's going on? Okay, come on, bro. I mean, I know that NFL medical insurance is very good. Okay, so human being didn't have nothing to do with this. Not on our side. This was divine intervention. This does not happen. A player of Maxx Crosby's magnitude does not get rescinded, no matter how bad his knee was. He was never supposed to be anything other than a Raider. And when he did that goodbye speech to you guys, what did he say? He didn't give me no goodbye speech, because I'm shield first. Whoever isn't on the Raiders is not on the Raiders. And I said he was an op. I said once he was gone, he's an op. I didn't do what you guys did. Oh, man, once a Raider, always a Raider. No, not while you're playing, you're not, dog. No. There ain't no Raider while you're on another team sacking a Raider. That doesn't work. Nah. Tackling a Raider, talking about once a Raider, nah, that doesn't work, okay? You either come back or you retire. Then we can give you that death row chain. Welcome to the row, as Suge Knight would say. Welcome to the row. Then you can get the once a Raider, always a Raider chain. You ain't getting that while you're playing for the Packers, Josh Jacobs. You're not getting that while you're playing for the Ravens, Max. If you would have actually been there wasn't going to be none of that. Not from us 3 ringers, 2 ringers, or 1 ringers. You skinny jeans wearers of the nation are always bending the rules, but we don't. The rules are the rules, and that's it. Okay? So, with that being said, no, there wasn't no human that made this happen because there was 0 mistakes. The Raiders' hands is clean as shit. No dirt under the fingernails with us. We did right by Max. We sent him to a viable team that he was excited to go to. You could see it in his face. He even lost his identity long enough on the live talking to y'all. He wasn't talking to me. When he said Flock Nation. When he said Flock Nation 2 times, I was like, man, the kid done totally forgot, man. I don't know, man. Somebody hit him in his head in his sleep or something. Like, he totally, like, dude, what happened, bro? Oh, he got his memory back. I think he had amnesia, bro. I'm just gonna say he had amnesia, man, for a little bit. Okay, he had amnesia for a little bit. Condor had amnesia for a little bit to come out there and say that shit. It was amnesia, had to be. It had to be, bro. I mean, there is no. I know you guys are quick to try to figure out an explanation. I mean, you guys are trying to conjure up a why that happened. Nah. He bumped his head somewhere, dog, along the line. Maybe he had a migraine, something. Okay, but there's no way you say that shit more than once. Okay, nah. All right, that's when I knew. I'm like, yeah, he definitely gonna understand later. I was thinking he's gonna go over there and it's gonna be worse. We have a better record, or we win the bowl and he doesn't be on the team. I was thinking that, like, nah. But when he went over there and he found out he was a Raider the whole time, when he found out, hey man, whoever's in here, get him out of here. Okay, when he found out that way, bro. Okay, all right, man. So at the end of the day, Max learned his lesson, bro. The real world is the real world, man. And Shield said, let me take my hands off of him for a couple of days. He didn't have the protection of the Shield, bro. He didn't have that, bro. Sometimes you got to let your kids get out there, man, and struggle a little bit. Sometimes you got to let them, man. They Billy badass. I got my own place and I'm leaving and I can't put up with this no more. All right. Okay. You know you did it. You know your mama told you. All right. Get out there and see if the world loves you like we do. I know you mad at us and you think we the worst parents in the world, but once that world start blowing that cold air on your ass and them bills start piling up and them people out there treating you like you had never been treated before, and you're walking through the world jungle with a pork chop jacket, man, you swimming through the ocean, man, with a big ass fried chicken bucket on your back, you're gonna find out real quick the world don't give a shit about you, dog. They don't care. And he found out fast in front of his entire family flying all the way over there. They treated him like he was just a McDonald's wrapper, bruh. You know, it's only as good until you get the burger out. Once you get the burger out, you don't give a shit about that styrofoam at all, bro. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit about that cardboard box, man, after the fries are out, bro. You don't give a shit about that soda once the drink is shot. That shit goes where? Into the trash. They kicked that man out of the facility once they told him the deal is off, dog. We'll validate your parking. Yeah, man. The freeway, man, you just take freeway, go south, follow the signs to the airport. Thank you, Max. Appreciate you. Hey, all right, Mom. All right, family. Shit. I would have fought somebody in that bitch if it was me. My mama would have had to stop me from fighting. I would have been like, man, I'm about to fight one of these mugs up in here. You crazy as hell. We brought us all the way out here to tell me you could have told me this shit over the Over the phone, you could have did this shit on the damn Zoom call. What the hell's going on? You flew me all the way out of here to tell me this. I'm here for 30 minutes, nigga. Crazy shit. I know he was on that plane, bro. And I identify with it because I make that flight all the time, bro. My flight from Vegas to Baltimore, my flight is only 40 minutes longer. It's just 40 more minutes and it's LA. I make that flight. I've been on that plane like flying back, bro. And all I can do is imagine how I would have felt if that shit would have happened to me. I've made that flight from here, a single man, and when I came back, I was married. My whole life was different. I identified with Max. The difference is I was happy when I flew back. Man, actually, we stopped in Vegas for a couple of days. So I actually came back and flew to Vegas. We stayed in Vegas for a couple of days, had a little mini honeymoon there for a couple of days. And then we flew back home, and then we went on our real honeymoon after that, okay, overseas. So what I'm saying is I've been on that flight when my life changed in a good way. He came back in a bad way, right? Hey, man. Hey, Max, Uncle Shaq is with you, dog. I get it. It is time to sack the shit out of everybody. Everybody was laughing, dog. Everybody thought that shit was funny. And you know what? It's time for them to pay for it, okay? Time for them to pay for it, man. Straight up, man. Ryan Arnold said, thoughts on Mendoza sitting 1 year. I can't stand spending $15 million on another quarterback rumor Duke Cousins for number one overall to sit. Throw Mendoza in the fire and let his team lift him up and teach him in a moment. Good question. And I'm still going to read the rest of y'all, but as you can see, you tip your bartender, you get taken care of. My answer is, ask Tom Brady. This is a case when Tom Brady's GOAT status hurts us. Okay? There's no reason for Mendoza not to start. Except the absolute GOAT quarterback, he didn't start as a rookie. And I think that he's telling himself, well, I needed that time behind Drew Bledsoe to protect, to get myself prepared and all of that, which is why GOATs aren't good general managers. Michael Jordan was not a good GM. Love Jordan, you know that. Go get the Michael Jordan GOAT cigar killers shirt. Get all that shit, dog. Matches all your Jordans. Everything we do matches your Jordans, bro. Okay. But he wasn't a great general manager because he looked at it like, I'm the GOAT and I had to do this. So you're not the GOAT, so you need to do this at the very least. If Tom Brady wasn't the general manager of this team, or if he was, his name was Dom Brady, Dom with a D, Dominic Brady, he would start Mendoza. The only reason why Mendoza ain't starting is because TB12 is the GOAT, and he says he needs to not start. But guess what? Guess what's going to happen? Kirk Cousins isn't going to hold the job down if we bring in Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is not going to hold the job down, because he lost his starting job to Michael Penix last year. Remember when Michael Penix took the starting job from Kirk Cousins because he was stinking up the joint? He was throwing interceptions to everybody. He will do it again. He was doing that in the NFC South. They don't got dogs. They don't got no damn Broncos defense. They don't got the teams that we got. Kansas City's defense and Chargers defense. He gonna come in here, he's gonna stink up the joint. And guess what Mendoza gonna do? Mendoza gonna come right in, take the starting job over, and not relinquish it. But the reason why he's not starting is because TB12 is the GOAT. And how are you gonna argue with him? How are you gonna argue with him? You're not. Oh, we're not gonna start him, man. We need to let the game slow down. I know how it is when I played. Did that. Hey, man, Troy Aikman started. Baker Mayfield started. These are all number one picks. Peyton Manning started. Caleb Williams started. Okay? C.J. Stroud started. Jaden Daniels started. Drake May started. He's a third people in the draft. Everybody else, all these dudes, first picks of the draft. Even sorry ass Jamarcus Russell started. But Brady's stunning his growth. But it isn't going to last long, because once Kirk Cousins starts throwing the ball to the opposite team and we don't get nothing done, Mendoza will be out there, and watch, he'll come right in and he'll just get out there and cook. So whether he starts week 1 or not, Kirk Cousins isn't going to last the whole year. So there won't be a year of Kirk Cousins. There'll be some games, and then next thing you know, he'll be starting. This is what's going to happen. But it's on Brady, man. Brady's the reason why he's not going to start. Okay? That's the reason. All right? Straight up, man. Okay, see if there's anybody else I missed on these donations. Then I can read the rest of you guys. But, man, the donations is donating. All right? All right, let's get these likes up. Okay? All right, man. Salute to everybody on here. Okay? All right, man. Yvonne, appreciate you, Yvonne. Appreciate all y'all, man. Okay. Ryan Arnold, appreciate you. Larry Mendoza with the 1999 dodo. Hey, LR2, man. Sorry, I keep kicking this table. Apologize for that. Hey, bro, it feels like this time 51 years, bro. It does feel good. It feels totally different. Take it from somebody people that know, man. Larry's a 3-ringer. All of us, it feels like it, but it feels different. This shit feels very similar, but different as hell. Like, I'm like, what in the hell is going on, dog? Maxx Crosby, you guys do not understand how big that was, bro. That was a miracle, bro. That was a miracle. He was gone. He was legitimately gone. That's like you betting on the last race at the racetrack with a slow ass flea biscuit horse, smallest horse, looked like he about to go to the glue factory. You throw $20 on it and you win a long shot bet, and you walk out of there with $200,000. That's what it feels like. Like the least credible thing happened, man. The least thing that should happen, the 1% thing out of 100%, the 1% bet hit. And you know what? I'm going to put my hand up and say, I said something about it. I said maybe Max left too soon. I know I said it. You heard me say it. I said, man, I think Max might have left too soon. That was me not knowing, but feeling like, man, Max, why leave now? This is the wrong time, dog. Like, you might have messed up. And the shield was like, that dude right there, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, is the same little dude that I tapped on the shoulder who feels something and don't know why he feels it. I felt it and I didn't know why I felt it. But I felt like, Max, I think you left too soon, bro. You know, I said it over here. I said, man, Max might have blew it. He might be on the outside looking in, dog. And guess what? She was like, watch this. Doop. Them dudes just started doing what was best for us, not even knowing. Okay? Like the Bible says, man, make your enemies your footstool, bro. They were doing our bidding, trying to mess us up. There's nothing worse than somebody trying to trip you up, giving you a blessing the whole time. Like, not even understanding, like, if I guarantee you, bro, if Eric DaCosta knew the outcome of what's getting ready to happen, he would have kept Maxx Crosby just because. He really thought he was getting at us. He really thought he was messing us up. He really thought he was sabotaging us. All he did was bless us in disguise. He has no idea. Your haters never understand that they're helping you get to where you got to go. A hater never understands it unless you don't understand it. If you allow your haters and you allow your detractors and the people who don't believe in you to be right, it's your fault. Okay? That's a life lesson. It got nothing to do with football. If you got anybody telling you, oh man, you ain't gonna do that, man. Oh man, everyone's doing that, man. Case in point. We just hit 15,000 subscribers on this channel last night, or actually 2 nights ago. When I came over here from Facebook, a lot of y'all follow me over here from Facebook. I was killing it over there. Every time I was on, it'd be at least 20,000 views minimum. 20,000, 40,000, 35,000, 50,000. And in a Super Bowl, I hit 60,000 on a live. I was hitting all those numbers. Never got paid for it. Wasn't getting no money, nothing. I was just on there doing what I did. When I decided to come to YouTube, I had people who known me my whole life tell me, yo, Shaq, you're good on Facebook, but I don't think that you're going to do good on YouTube because there's too many people already doing it. Yeah, man, you should just stay here, bro. I think you're going to be disappointed. I don't think it's going to work. I could have just stayed over there and said, you know what, man, y'all right. I ain't good enough. It ain't going to work. They ain't going to like me over there. Yeah, I even tried. When they tell you, man, why are you trying to be the manager, man? You ain't manager material, man. You're not a manager. I mean, you're good, but you're not a leader like that. And you don't take the managerial test, bro, to find out for real if you're a manager or not. Did you take the test? Did you apply? I think I'm gonna go back and go get my my high school diploma. Oh man, why get your high school diploma, man? I mean, you're 35 now, bro. I mean, hey, that ship to sail, bro. Why go back and get it now, man? I mean, it's not gonna help you, bro. I mean, you're already working already. You're not gonna go back and go do it. You're not gonna do it, bro. You're not gonna start that business. Hey, man, you know what, man? I think I'm going to start going to the gym. Oh, man, go to the gym, man. Shoot, man, you lazy, man. You don't even pick up around here, man. You're not going to go and try to go to the gym, dog, and see if you can lose 5 pounds, bro? You're not even going to try? That's my point. I was told I couldn't do it. When I posted today on Facebook, I'll keep it buck, man. Y'all, my Facebook page is public. It ain't private. Anybody can go to it. I did that on purpose. When I put up 15,000 subscribers and I just put 2 words, be relentless, I got damn near 5,000 people on my damn stuff, bro. I got more people that follow my channel than follow my page than 5,000 people. I got about 10,000 people that follow me. You know how many likes I got? I didn't even get 50. I didn't even get 50 likes. I may have got 30. All those people, bro. All those people didn't see it. And the people who told me that I wasn't going to make it over here, they definitely didn't even say congratulations. They didn't say, congratulations, Shaq. Good looking out, bro. We see you, dog. Good work. They didn't say shit. And you know what? I was smiling. Because every time they see me succeed, they got to remember what the F they said to me. I wasn't going to make it. Same applies to you, bro. Maxx Crosby now has all these people that's looking at him as a cripple, bro. They're saying he's crippled. They're saying he didn't pass it. His leg is toast, bro. They're saying, man, it's hamburger. It's not even steak. He can't even stand up, dog. They're acting like Max is walking around the Raider facility like Fred Sanford from Sanford and Son. Look, stubby ass Maxx Crosby, bro. He was all good up until they said he couldn't. I bet you Maxx Crosby ain't gonna say, yeah, they're right, bro. I've had 11 surgeries. Yeah, maybe I need to hang it up, bro. You know, dude's 28 years old, bro. You think he's listening to any of that bullshit? You think we listen to any of these people who come over to our page talking about what we're not going to do? Why are they spending all their energy over here? Because they're worried. They want you to quit. They want you to admit it. They want you not to even try. They want you to sit on your hands. They want you to sit there and look like a bitch. That's what they want. And if you allow it, then you are a bitch. They don't even think you're going to lose 5 pounds, fatso. They don't even think you could do that. Lose 10, they're not going to say shit. Lose 20, they're not going to say shit. Lose 50, they're not going to say shit. Lose 100, they're not going to say shit. Walk around better in shape than them. Guess what they'll be saying? Yo, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm thinking about losing some weight too, bro. Man, what do you suggest? Then, they ain't going to say, yo, man, I'll see you. They're going to say, yeah, man, hey, man, I'm thinking about losing some weight too, man. What did you do, bro? What did you do? Like, what did you do, man? What kind of things did you do, man? What were you eating and stuff? Yeah, that's what they're going to say. Because guess what they say to me? Yeah, man, Shaq, I'm thinking about trying to do my own YouTube channel, bro. I mean, what do you do, bro? You're not going to say, hey, man, hey, dog, I remember what I said to you. They remember. But now they see you winning, and all they want to do is get the formula for this shit. That's all. Just give me the formula. I don't want to admit nothing, but them coming to you shows you did it. Understand that, y'all. They want the Raiders to stay the Raiders, but unfortunately, there's nothing they can do. We killed it in free agency. Nobody got killed free agency better than us. Everybody admits that we had the best free agency, and now we got Max back. They're not talking. They're just hoping that Max doesn't come back to form. The man had 10 sacks last year on a bum leg. The man had 10 sacks in 15 games with a torn meniscus. Double-digit sacks on one leg, being double teamed, triple teamed, pancake blocked, and being chip blocked by a damn line, by a running back in the backfield. He still had double-digit sacks, and he wasn't even pissed off. "15 sacks easy for the Condor. 15 sacks easy. Easy. Okay. All right, man. Go on to the next people with the donos. Okay. All right, man. Who else is on here? Okay. Larry Ramirez with another 1999 dono. Yeah, this is what the Shield does. The spark we needed. Look out, NFL. We're coming. We're on that ass like we're on their ass like back pockets. Nothing they could do. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Ryan Arnold with the 1999 dono. Lots of still mad at Max for wanting to leave, but Shaq made a good point that he never had the right people around him, and now he does. We all can get on board with him. Wet water under the bridge, because he is a Raider Nation for again. Okay, here's the thing about that. Maxx Crosby has been nothing his entire professional career but a Raider. He has been through 6 or 7 coaches, 6 or 7 different defensive coordinators, teammates, no type of continuity, no type of continue. He has a player, he can't even get comfortable with somebody. They're here one day, gone the next. All of that, bro. Max has been sheltered his entire career under the shadow of the shield. The shield has been covering him and shielding him from everything. All he knew what was around him. Friday was the first time he was outside of under our umbrella, bro. He actually stepped outside into the real NFL world because he thought what everyone else outside was telling him. The reason why you're not successful, Max, is because of the Raiders. Look at them. They're dysfunctional. Look at them. They can't even keep a coach. Their coach got fired by the league. Then they fire this guy. Then they bring in old Pete. Then they bring in a damn Patriot. And then they get rid of Ndakwe. And then they get rid of this guy. Then they get rid of that guy. Then they get rid of Derek Carr. Then they get rid of Josh Jacobs. Both of you guys have tattoos. Man, when you are hearing outside noise and the outside noise is louder than what's on the inside, that's when your disciples get led astray, ran amok, bamboozled, humiliated. They're just trying to entice him to leave. what was happening inside the house wasn't strong enough. Those of us that know that the outside, being outside on the streets, had way more influence than what was in the house. Grandma just said, go to church on Sunday, live your life right, be home by 11 o'clock. All these rules, all these rules, all these rules, no fun, no this and that. Everybody else is, you're looking out the window, everybody else is having fun. Everybody looking like they're having the time of their lives. Everybody else is high, drunk, laid up somewhere, doing this, doing that. You're in the house. You start thinking, hey man, I'm missing out. You get FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay? And he got that, and guess what? The haters kept working on him, working on him, working on him, working on him. And on the inside, you weren't working on him. You weren't doing anything but just hammering down what they were saying outside. You're looking around, he's looking around. He's looking around and he's seeing everything that they're saying outside. They're holding him back, and they're this and that, and they're da-da-da-da-da, and they're dysfunctional. He's looking around, and he's seeing everything. He's seeing dysfunctional. He's seeing this coach here, coach gone, players gone, this gone, blah, 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 all this shit. He's seeing all of that, okay? You're not doing anything to show him anything different. He's been here all this time. He finally got fed up with Tom Brady, Alex Guerrero, telling him he needed to sit down. That was it, bro. That's all it took. That's all it took, man. The straw that broke the camel's back. It could be as light as a feather. It's just too much. Broke him. He stormed off. He said, I never want to play for you guys again. Did all of that, bro. And guess what, man? He was gone. He left the house. Your child left. Child of the Raiders out the door, man. I can't do it with you guys no more. I'm done. I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to go live my life. That's exactly what happened. He walked out. And the people in the house, us, the Raider fans, you talk shit about him to leave. Good, get your ass up out of here then. You guys have been in fights and arguments with your family, and man, they tell you, get the hell out of my house. You don't want to listen to me? Get out. Get your ass up out of here. Don't come back. Boom. Slam the door on your ass. That's what the fans did, dog. You Raider fans, bro, out there, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves, dog. You proved everybody right. Instead of getting him and telling him, look, man, we understand you're frustrated, man, blah, 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 blah. Nah, you turned exactly into what it was that he was hearing about. So when he left, he was good. A lot of you guys walked out your parents' house and never lived with them again after that. May it took years to fix your relationship with your family because they talk so much shit. You're like, man, I'm gone. I had boys, man, their situations were so bad at their house, man, they joined the military. They joined the Army, the Navy, anything, bro, to get away. They went to school far away and shit. They went out, started having babies and all kinds. They just started all kinds of shit, bro. Family just pushed them into a life of disarray, bro. Man, go get your son, bro. Your son out there. Oh, man, I ain't getting him, man. Ain't my son. That's when he's not a Raider. He's not a Raider. He doesn't want to be a Raider, man. And you look at him, dog, and like, you ain't no damn Raider either, bro. Come to think of it. It's like a fat ass person calling another person fat. Look at this fat ass. Dude, you're fatter than him. Like, are we doing this? Yeah, he might be a little pudgy, but your ass. It's always a fat person calls somebody else fat. Take your shoes off, look like 2 loaves of bread that just been baked. Hell you talking about? It's always an ugly person telling somebody they ugly. Look at her, she ugly. Look at your ass. Your tooth walked away from your whole face. What you mean? Tooth was just like this. What you mean? Okay. Come on, dog. Broke person's always calling somebody else broke. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Put a 1 in the chat. You know I'm telling the truth. Okay. So that's what happened. Now he's back. You don't hear him talking, do you? I ain't heard nobody say shit. Now everybody's back on board now. Why? Because they don't want to be the ones that's standing out there by themselves now, bro. They don't want to be that. Now this is like, I'm glad he's back, bro. Yeah, but with that shit you said, I'm that type of cat. Like, hey, man, what about that shit you said? Oh, man, you know, man, I was mad, man. No. So it doesn't matter, dog. Doesn't matter. People are who they are, man. There's always going to be members of the family that don't support. Okay? It's always going to be members of the family that don't support. Don't be that. I spend my life not being what it is I don't like. That's all I can do. I can't change the world. I got people that are in my real family that they don't get it. But guess what, man? I'm not going to spend the rest of my life trying to make them get it. Okay? It's not going to happen. All right? Okay. Is that all the donos, bro? Okay. If that's all the donos, that I can get to you guys' questions. All right. Okay, I'm just trying to check. Like I said, everybody, you want your comments read first, then you tip your boy. Major Raider with the $4.99 dono. I've been busy this afternoon. Did we pick up Kirk Cousins? Far as I know, we have not yet. We have not picked up Kirk Cousins as of yet. Major Raider, we have not picked him up yet. Okay. All right, man. Violators on here. I'm going to skip the Violator because that's the Hall of Famer 3 days in a row. What's up, big bro? I mean, we're showing them what it is. We're teaching you younger fans and some of you older fans that forgot how to be real Raiders. Violator said divine intervention. That means above your pay grade. Greatest Raider fan of all time agrees with his little brother, bruh. That's all there is. I just saw his name when I was scrolling, and yeah, he's getting read before all y'all, man. Put a 1 in the chat for the Hall of Famer, dog. Come on, bruh. Okay, that's 3 days in a row. I mean, come on, bruh. Come on, dog. Hey, big bro. I don't know how you could do it, man. Let me be in one of those commercials with you and Gorilla Rilla, man. I could just hold your cane for you, dog, while you pimp walking. I could just be the cane holder. I don't give a shit. I just want to be one of them commercials with you, man. But figure that shit out, damn it. Yeah, shit. Little brother gotta ask for some favors. Okay. So, all right, man. Violator with the $5 dono. Go ahead, big bro. Okay. Max will be more motivated. Quarterbacks beware. Come on, dog. I mean, there should be more than three upvotes. That's Violator, bro. That's 57, dog. That's the NFL Hall of Famer right there, man. Y'all need to go. That shit should be in triple figures. Get over there and like that damn post by Violator, dog. What the hell wrong with you guys? Okay? Don't get blocked, man. Don't do nothing stupid. Okay. All right, man. Thanks, big bro, man. Appreciate that, bro. Thanks, man. All right, man. Okay, shit, man. All right, man. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, let me go back. All right, man. The rest of you guys, man, at the very least, if you ain't gonna like my post, you better go over there and like Violator's post. How y'all got 3 likes on that? What's the hell wrong with you guys, bro? You're being blessed. You're being absolutely blessed by him being here 3 days in a row. Come on, dog. All right. Carlos Holler, what's going on? Whittington Thomas, what's going on, Whittington Thomas? Whittington Thomas, dog. We out here chilling, bro. Hey, man, I got Alfredo's cigar right here, man. I may have to crack that. I've been pausing on it, but it's really ready to be smoked right now, dog. It really is, dog. It's really ready to be smoked. All right, man. Okay, man. Alfredo in the building. Paul Olsen in the building. Mr. G's in the building. 510 Dark Knight. Sarah K. Scott. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Sarah? Hey, Sarah, we just out here chilling. Okay. I mean, the good thing about the Steelers is I haven't heard much about what's going on with the Steelers at all. So, I mean, that's probably good news. Okay. Glenn Pastores was happening on. Ferdy Mac was going on. Christopher Green. All right, man. Okay. T3 Mix 12 said, let's forget about Max leaving. I mean, we're not going to forget about it because he asked to leave, dog. I mean, that's a mark on the paper, bro. That's a wrong answer, bruh. That's a wrong answer. I mean, it's okay, man. You know, shoot, man. You don't got to be a perfect score, but that's definitely a demerit. Asking to leave and being shown that you're nothing other than what you are, bro. That's a good lesson. It's probably something that needed to happen. A lot of times that things that happen in your life, people will consider to be bad is the things that kept you on the straight and narrow, dog. I've had friends that, you know, that went behind the wall, man, and went to Quentin and went to Lompoc and, you know, went to all these prisons in California, bro, and they came out and they never went back. And then I've had guys that continuously went back and now they ain't on this planet no more. Like, sometimes the worst thing that ever happened to you is the best thing that saved your damn life. That damn car accident saved your life. Now you don't drive and drink no more. Okay? Yeah, you broke your leg, but you here. Then I got other boys, man. I keep saying, man, why do you have to continuously give your car a blowjob every couple of months? Because you keep getting those DUIs and you got to blow in the car. It's just stupid. I like, damn. Like you got a sexual relationship with your car. Okay, shit's crazy. They just start laughing, but you be saying crazy shit. I said, nah, how am I saying crazy shit when you're the one that's blowing on that car? I mean, damn. To start it? Nah, it ain't me. All I've ever done is two things to start a car. I either put a key in ignition or push a button. That's it. Or use my damn fob to start the car. That's it. I ain't never had to put my... Let me move on, bro. Okay, y'all get it. All right. Okay. All right, man. Alfredo Mendoza. Hey, Alfredo, this you right here. It's you right here. That Oliva. Hey, dog. Hey, man. It's getting dry around here, dog, with the cigars, man. Hey, dog. Hey, bro. I may have to smoke your shit. I'm trying to hold out. I'm trying to hold out till April 26th, bro. I'm trying, when we hear that pick, I'm going to be smoking this piece right here, okay? All right, man. Okay, straight up, man. Major Raider, man. Salute, man. Matthew and Unfiltered Nation, man. Joe and I are listening. What's going on, Empress? Empress Joe, what's happening? Okay, yeah, we definitely was making it clear you're not drinking no $5 margaritas from Applebee's. But hey, if somebody gave me what, I drink it. I ain't gonna lie to you, shit. I ain't gonna buy one, but shit, I definitely drink it. All right, Justice Sizzle in the building. What's going on, man? Max definitely saw what we did in free agency in that in the center, and he said, "The hell with Baltimore." That's how I see it. Everybody can see it their way, bro. I'm not here to tell people how to see it. I'm just telling you to see it. That's it. I'm just telling you to see it. This was not a human being doing this. Somebody was, I mean, they keep talking about how the Ravens played us. And I was like, nah, dog, the Shield was a ventriloquist getting you to say stuff that you shouldn't be saying. What are you saying? You're gonna send a motivated Max Crosby back to us, and when we got your center? Did you see Linderbaum today? Man, they're in shambles, man. That's Lamar Jackson's. Look, man. See, you guys got to understand. Like I always say, on offense, there's only two guys that touch the ball every offensive snap. That's the center and the quarterback. Those are the only two dudes who touch the ball every offensive play in any game. Is those two dudes. You're a wide receiver, you may not get the ball. You're a tight end, you might not get the ball. You're a running back, you might not get the ball. But the quarterback and the center are the only two people who touch that football every time. So the person who has been snapping the ball to Lamar Jackson, who Lamar Jackson is used to the way that he snaps the ball, his comfortability behind center is gone. There ain't nothing to talk about. He in shambles, bro. He in shambles. Okay? Understand that. All right? Patrice with the 1999 dono in the house. What's going down? Okay? Hey, man, something going on in the house. I'm glad I'm outside. Okay? Hey, that's that Baltimore. That Baltimore is going down right now. Ryan Reynolds, man, with the 999 dono. I read that. People still talking about Crosby. Oh, here it is. People will still talk about our old line. Crosby does make it better in practice, believe it, but he's as much as a problem for other teams. He is a benefit for our Shaq. You have some real ass insight. Well, here's the thing. For if you listen to the press conference today from Lindenberg, he talked about Max Crosby. He said, I've played against Max Crosby and it's not fun. Okay? He said it's not fun at all. All right? And I'd rather have him on my team. So if the second best center in football is telling you that playing against Maxx Crosby is not the business, I think you better believe him. Okay, I think you better believe him. All right. Okay, man. Nicholas Maldonado in the house. Raider for life, man. He needs to get that good to go and quit demanding trades. I don't think you're gonna. I mean, you can't get mad at somebody for being fed up with your bullshit, man. Okay, like right now, my wife's probably in there fed up with him. Okay, but she got to deal with him, dog, because that's what her son. Okay, that's my son too, but I dealt with him already. She got to figure that one out. I ain't going in there. I'm not getting in that. Okay, sometimes you got to let people learn on their own, right? And that's what's happening. So I mean, you can't get mad at him because you deserve that. You definitely was not doing what you needed to do. You bullshitted all this time. He got fed up. He learned his lesson. He went over there. We couldn't save him from that. We traded him. He walked into that. Trust me, Max is taking full responsibility for everything. We didn't do anything. The Raiders did nothing wrong, you guys. Stop trying to hope that something bad happens with him, okay? Because there's no reason to. There's no reason to, all right? So at the end of the day, for him to not stop demanding trades, stop being the team he doesn't want to play for anymore. Stop. Why don't you do your part, okay? All right, man, that's what I'm saying, okay? All right, man. Our front seven is going to be killer. I'm excited. It's going to be monster, man. Oh, look at everybody else that's jumping to a 3-4 defense. Okay, I'm telling you right now, the Dallas Cowboys have made an announcement that they're jumping to a 3-4 defense. Now all of a sudden, all these teams are converting from a 4-3 to a 3-4. Okay, I just heard that today. All right. Gabriel Davis, man, he said, that's right, bro. Rocky Flores in the house. Paul Olsen. Al Davis attracted me. Then I fell in love with the players. Hey, man, like I said before, man, long as you don't fall in love with these players nowadays, bro, you guys are going to be buying brand new jerseys every year. You're going to be buying a brand new jersey, bro. Every year, you're going to be buying a brand new jersey. All right? Just telling you. All right? Okay. All right, man. Justin Southside, I haven't had too much to cheer about since I was 11. Hey, man, well, that's about to change. Okay? Talk about DC4 said he's down to Mitchell Mendoza. That's legit. Well, Tom Brady's going to stop that. All right. Alfredo said the shield's always first. Okay. You already know what it is. Okay. Maurice Ross, what's up, Mo? What's happening? Goes, learn to love the shield, not the players. The shield is forever. I was here before and I'll be here when I'm gone. It's straight up, dog. Like I said before, man. Like, you have something to believe in. Okay. You have something to believe in. You need to believe in it. All right. Chris Lorenzo said, Howie Long. That's Howie Long, GOAT. Okay, greatest edge rusher in the history of the Raiders is Howie Long. Maybe that will change with a Super Bowl. That might be all that needs to happen for Max to be the greatest. A Super Bowl win because of all the bullshit. Everything that's happened with him in his career, for him to get a Super Bowl after this shit, I think that would catapult him to being the GOAT. I just think so. I mean, you don't get to go through all that and then succeed and then something happens. Okay. All right, man. Reg Valai said, please leave DC retired. Well, I mean, you could pray on it, but what happens if he isn't retired? What happens if he comes back? Like a lot of you guys think that you didn't learn anything, did you, Raiders for Life? Did you learn anything? See, a lot of you guys didn't learn what just happened. You didn't learn. Think about this. Think about it. For all you guys out there that really hope that this person doesn't come back, this person, all of that, look at all the Raider fans that wanted Maxx Crosby gone. Only for him to what? Be right back. You think that Derek Carr can't come back after that? After the Shield brought Maxx Crosby back from a whole... I mean, he went to hell and came back. Man, Derek Carr, that's easy work. You better think that he's coming back now. Maybe you guys are the reason why these things are happening. Maybe the inside, I don't want, being so selfish as a fan. I don't want this guy, and I don't want that guy, and I don't want him, and I don't want that, and Max, he doesn't want, get him out of here. Maybe you guys are the reasons why these guys are coming back. You ever thought about that? You ever thought maybe you guys are the reason why this shit is turning around? because you guys are the ones that's saying all the dumb shit. We're not saying anything. But the things you don't want seem to be happening. Y'all really didn't want Max to come back, but he's back. Now you're going to be seeing Derek Carr talk about he coming back. He come back, I'm going to cry laughing, bro. Maybe you guys should stop talking. Maybe you guys are the reason why things are happening. The more you say you don't want him to come back, the more they come back. Maybe not talk. Maybe not put it out there. Maybe not let the shield hear you. But you guys love to talk. And you love to say stuff that doesn't make no sense. So guess what? You're going to be the one that's going to be in shambles if he does come back. I won't be. I never told anybody to leave in the first place. I never told nobody to stay in the first place. I just play my position. You guys, y'all really think y'all running shit, but you're not running anything because the Condor has been back for about 2 days now. Y'all got that shit wrong. But guess who didn't get it wrong? Me. Okay? But y'all got it. You guys' ways have not worked, bro. Tanking didn't work. Remember all the team tank? That didn't work. All this shit that you guys always say doesn't work. Nothing you guys say works, bro. That's the bad part. Nothing that you guys say works. Nothing, bro. Not a thing. Okay? All right? Y'all got to cut it out. All right? All right, man. William Thomas says, keep faith in the shield. All right, man. Anthony Young, it's the Raider mystic, the silver and black, the old renegade mentality that drove me to be a Raider fan. Like I said, man, the first time I ever seen a professional football game was the Immaculate Incompletion, bro. 1972. I was a little dude. My dad and his friends were screaming at the TV. I came in there and I saw two teams. I saw one team with the black jersey, with the black helmet and the gold numbers, and I saw the white jerseys with the silver numbers and the black shoes and the silver pants. And I was like, I like that. I didn't even like football until the next year. And that was college. First Raider football game I ever remember seeing in my life was that game. Guess what? All these years later, man, I'm right here doing the Shield's work. I was chosen, bro. Nobody in my family was a Raider fan. Just me, and it's still to that day. Okay? So we all got our reasons, bro. Okay? All right, man, straight up. Bushido just signed a fullback. Who, man? Who did we sign? Okay. Patrice said, epic. Yeah, E. Yeah, man. It's what happened. Yeah, P, we did what we needed to do. Major Raider. Okay. He said, you having dinner? Why? And forgive the silence. It's okay, man. Enjoy yourselves. Okay. Hey, Major Raider, I've eaten with y'all before. I've eaten with y'all in y'all house before, bruh. Okay, with all that Raider stuff in there, dog. I mean, loved it. All right, man. You said, yeah, MJ with the Undertaker. Yeah, I seen it, P. P sent it to me last night. Okay. All right, man. Anthony Young said, Hayward from Pittsburgh. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, that's from way back in the days. Okay. All right, man. Props to Spy Tech, man. I mean, I give Spy Tech some props for what he's done. Did an excellent free agency. Beautiful moves. But that doesn't make you a Raider, man. That makes you doing your job. Right now, Spy Tech is doing his job. Let's not go crazy now. He's doing his job. All right? He came over here to be a good general manager. He's doing good general manager shit. He wants to impress me. Give Max an extension. I'll be impressed. But giving him one of these, that's going to be a lot of, I need some Lombardis for that. Okay, but he's doing an excellent job. Got to give it to him. Okay, keep going. I don't see a Super Bowl yet. Okay, let's not let these guys relax. Okay, all right, man. Okay, said NFL should put season opener in 2027 Sunday Night Football, Raiders versus the Ravens and the Legion. Usually when we play the Raiders and Ravens play, it's Monday Night Football or it's in January. I mean, it's in September. When we play them next year, it'll be early. It will not be late. It'll be in the first quarter of the season. When we played them in 2021, we played on the first Monday Night Football game of the year. It was my birthday is September the 18th. My wife's September the 19th. That weekend was September the 20th was Sunday, and on Monday the 21st is when the game was. So it'll be in September. It'll be within the first few weeks. When we played, when Gardner Minshew beat The Ravens 2 years ago, it was in September. It was early. Okay, when we played them in Baltimore. So it'll be within the first 3 or 4 games of the season. We're not going to play them all late. I don't see that happening. And usually when teams play like that, the Ravens are going to be playing everybody in the AFC West at that point. They're going to be playing, because if they're flying all the way out here, they're going to play somebody. They're either going to play before that and fly to us, or they're going to play us and fly to, here back to LA, or fly to Kansas City, or fly to Denver. They're going to definitely play our whole division. Maybe not in a row, but they're going to be definitely playing at least a couple of us at a time. All right. Okay, straight up, man. He said Max is going to have 4 sacks. All right, man. Gilbert, what's going on, Gilbert? All right, man. Patrice. Yeah, Patrice, you know what it is, P. Okay. That game's coming. Ravens or Raiders, 2026. No, 2027, Maurice, 2027. Unpopular decision. I still want the picks. I mean, that's cool. It's not an unpopular decision, bro. Not to me, it ain't. It's an unrealistic decision, is what it is. Okay? It's not unpopular. I was cool with the picks because Max didn't want to be here. All right? But it's unrealistic. Because to get the picks, you have to have capital. The Ravens, the Dallas Cowboys coach, and the rest of those, the Ravens Dr. Cooper, who did Malik Neighbors' knee and did Patrick Mahomes' knee, also works for the Cowboys, and them other doctors from these other teams killed that. They killed your trade value. You have nothing on your team outside of Fernando Mendoza that is worth a first-round draft pick for a first-round draft pick to the rest of the NFL. But why would you trade a first-round draft pick for a first-round draft pick? That's the only thing you got is Mendoza, and he's not getting 2 firsts. So it's just something that's not going to happen at this point. But it's not unpopular. It's just impossible. That's all. I mean, nothing wrong with impossible. I think about winning the Powerball. But shit, has it happened? No. Okay. So ain't nothing wrong with it, but you're not getting those first goals, not getting those picks, bro. Okay. You were never getting them. That's what you got to reconcile yourself. You just need to get over it. They straight used Max's leverage to get Trey Hendrickson. It was a ploy. It was a trick. Max got played. He did. Raiders didn't get played, but they got played. But then we did get played because when Max left, he was worth 2 picks. We came back, he wasn't worth 2 picks. Okay, so I mean, you want to keep looking at something you can't have. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Glenn Pastore's Linderbaum looks like, and that sounds like a Raider. Reminds me a lot of old school Raider offensive linemen. Yeah, man. That man could have played for anybody he wanted to. He could have played for anybody. They asked him, why do you want to play for the Raiders? He said, because it felt like this is where I should be at. He's an old soul dude. Like, he has like an old soul. Like, he's probably been here before. Okay? All right? Okay? Straight up. Bushido, 2 years, $5.5 million max value, fully guaranteed. But who is it, though? Okay? Raiders for Life said, major disrespect trying to sign a player behind his back. Oh, they didn't try. They did. They didn't try to sign. They did. They ain't no try, man. Hendrickson was signed, sealed, delivered, and once they had him signed, sealed, delivered, Max was the expendable at that point, like the Expendables. Okay, they should do Expendable 6. Okay, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Maxx Crosby in Expendable 6. You know what I'm saying? It's Expendables 98. Going on another trip where nobody says that if you come back, we didn't know that you were out there in the first place. Okay? Straight up. Okay? All right, man. Okay? Justice House said that hater Michael Silver still holding his hand, and Max is saying it's a huge fall by us. I mean, you guys, you want to listen to people who don't like you. I mean, you guys spend a lot of time listening to people who don't like you, man. I always tell you that, Justin. You spend a lot of your energy digesting bullshit from people who don't F with you, bruh. They don't muck with you at all. Okay, but you spend all your time, everything that comes out of a hater's mouth. I mean, come on, bro. I don't spend all my time trying to hear. Once I know you ain't down with the cause, you ain't down with the cause, man. Okay? All right? Straight up. Okay, let's get these likes rolling, y'all. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Marie says conspiracy against Max and the Raiders again will rise again. Look at our 31 teams. We're coming. Yeah, they're in trouble. Glenn Pastores, got to give it up to Sitek and Kubiak. They hit the ground running. They did. Like every time somebody does something good, Glenn, we don't have to give them a Raider title though. I mean, do we have to every time they do anything, man? Oh man, show the work on. That's a real Raider. Come on, man. Let these guys have something to look at. I'm not just giving him a Raider badge because he had a good free agency. That's what he's here to do. He did his job. Salute. But you don't get to be a Raider, bro. I mean, we've been too much to just pass out Raider passes. I look at it like this. There's two people that are on this feed right now that controls who's ringers and who's not. That's Patrice and Whittington Thomas. They are the police. They are the ring police. I ain't got to worry about it. They gonna tell me if you a ringer or not. You got to get the stamp of approval from them. I ain't got that. Hey, Shaq, they won't let me be a ringer. Hey, dog, I don't got nothing to do with that shit. I don't have nothing, man. You got the proper credentials, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know the secret password. You know what I'm saying, man. You know the handshake. You know what it is. Come on, bro. Hey, they look in your background check, man. They found out back in the days, man, you was a Dallas Cowboy fan or some shit. I don't know, though. I don't have nothing to do with all of that. Don't look at me, man. Like I said, I don't run that part of the business. All right, I don't. All right, straight up. They say they'll let you know if you're a ringer or not, man. So it's the same shit. I'm not passing out Raider shields to people. Nah, dog, you got to earn that. I had to earn mine. What I look like just passing them out because we had a good draft. Oh man, we drafted Mendoza, man. That's a real Raider, man. Give Spytek Raider. He's a Raider. No. I ain't doing that shit. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right, man. You said you're from the Jay Schrader Berline era. I hated Jay Schrader so much, man. The only person that I hated more than Jay Schrader was Mark Wilson. And you know what, man? Now that I'm older, Violet, listen, because you was at these games. You and Major Raider were at those games here in LA, dog. I didn't get the chance to come down to all them games, bro. Because I'm way in the Bay. I hated Mark Wilson, man. I couldn't stand him. Al Davis was always pumping him up and talk. The real reason why I didn't like him is because now that I'm older, because he wasn't Jim Plunkett. He replaced the Plunkett. He wasn't Plunkett. And I hated him for it. And I didn't know why. I just hated him, dog. I didn't care what he did. I hated that dude. Schrader, him. Man, I didn't like none of them dudes. I was so, Plunkett's from my neighborhood, dog. Like, so. But I couldn't stand Schrader. Jeff Hostetler used to piss me off. I'm like, he had on Tom Flores' number, dog. I'm like, man, I was petty back then, dog. I was petty, man. I had 3 rings, but I was petty. All right, definitely was. Self Network, man, it is one of the Raiders that's to sell Max for cheap. Happy you stand. Yeah, man, shouldn't have never been in this position, but it shows appreciation. Sometimes when you lose something, you lose yourself, and then you get yourself back. It never happens again. Okay? I've never seen Max post this kind of shit up. Like, what he posted with that Undertaker and the MJ and all that shit, I've never seen him this locked in. He is locked in, dog. His body just has to get up to his mind. His mind is there. It's a steel trap. His mind is where it needs to be. We're not even there yet. When his body catches up and it's ready, you better send 4 or 5 dudes over there. Which is going to do what? Free everybody else to come get your guy, man. It's barbecue chicken. All right, man. Vegas Raider. Sometimes you don't realize how good you got it till it's gone. A lot of us learn that way, especially men. We learn from loss more than we learn from winning. I'm telling you, them L's, these things right here, this big ass letter right here, stands for 2 things. It can stand for losing or it can stand for love. Both of them 2 things will kick you square in your ass crack. And when it does, you either learn or your life is spiraling out of control, bro. I still have homeboys that they lost the love of their life. They will never be able to get their shit right. I'll be like, man, you got to move on, bro. Damn, that was 11th grade. Man, I knew Cheryl, man. Me and Cheryl, bro. Man, if I had Cheryl, we would have been here now. Come on, dog. Cheryl ain't even thinking about you, dog. She go to Cheryl's Facebook page. She got a bunch of beautiful kids, husband taking them damn Sears photos. Remember, those are from my era. You take them Sears photos, holding the newborn and shit. This cat upset. This cat sitting in the break room, mad as shit. He saw them Sears photos and shit, nigga, mad as shit. But hey, man, hey, that she ain't thinking about you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you better get back out there, man. Get back out there and get that pallet jack, man, and break down them vacuum cleaners and shit. Okay, you got work to do, man. Time to get back on the shift, man. Okay, come on, dog. Cut it out, dog. Hey, it is what it is. Okay. All right, man. When Simon says, when you say he will only have 4 sacks at that was a suspect. Oh, man, I'm not even worried. I mean, you guys got all of that. Y'all can handle all these little things, these battles. Y'all got it. Okay. All right, man. Okay, man. Okay, boss, man, let's get them likes up, man. The likes is liking. But now, man, the likes be 400. Come on, man. The likes be 400 now, dog. Hey, we gotta move up down the line. All right, man. Get these likes going. Okay, K Boss said Uncle's cooking every day. Okay, every day on here, dog. Okay, sub the channel if you haven't, man. Become a member. Okay. Raiders for Life said Max is sniffing the whole Vincent Lombardi. Hey, I'm just telling you like this, bro. For somebody who's been waiting 42 years for this one, all of us ringers have been waiting 42 years for the next one. One ringer, you're waiting 42 years. 2 ringers, 42 years. 3 ringers, 42 years. It could be your second. It could be your third. It could be your, it's going to be your second or third or fourth. This feels weird. This feels really like a special time, man. This is different. It's different. And I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off, dog. I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off. Okay? Sam Tinker. What's going on, Sam? Raider Max right now, man, is a dangerous Max to have good on, revamped on the version of the Raiders. Yeah, man, he's really locked in right now. Big chip on Max shoulder, Winnington Thomas. Big chip. Huge chip. Okay. Marty Lowe, what's going on, Marty? Marty and Rose, what's happening with you guys? What's going on, y'all? What's good in the hood? Okay. All right, man. Likes ain't liking like they should be liking, bro. All right, hold on a second, man. All right, man. I got to get ergonomic in here, dog. The way I'm sitting in here is not comfortable, man. I got to get ergonomic in here, man. I'm already looking for new patio furniture to put out here, man. Because this shit is not comfortable. All right. Self-network, man. Taking his family would probably extremely pissed him off. Ain't no probably. Ain't no proud man want to be humiliated like that in front of your family, bruh. Nobody wants that shit. I'm telling you. I've seen some of the most non-physical people I've ever known in my life beat the brakes off somebody over their family. I've seen people literally turn into the Hulk, bro. Like this person I've never seen them ever lift their finger up to bust a grape. And you said something about their mama, dog, and they went crazy. Scary, not laughing. It's laughing at first, then it's like, whoa, bro, whoa, you about to kill him, dog. Like, yo, like, well, you got to jump in and you about to witness an unaliving. I've seen people snap. I've seen it, dog, and it's funny at first, but then it's like, yo, I'm not trying to get a subpoena to be testifying on. Hell no, man, let me get this cat out of here. All right. You did that in front of Max's wife. You did it in front of his daughter. You did it in front of his parents. You did it in front of his sibling. That's your ass, dog. You playing around with something you shouldn't be playing around with. The Raiders played with the Crosby name with that shit. You playing with all of them people that was with him, last name is the same. Crosby, bro. You playing with the Crosby Arms, bruh. You know, the coat of arms, the Crosby arms and shit. No. That's way above the Raiders. That's way above football. That's way above everything. You messing with the Crosby, the name on the back of the jersey. Oh, he hot, dog. He hot. He hot. When he said, believe nothing that you hear and half of what you see, he's telling you he knows. What is half of what you don't believe nothing that you hear is what? His knee ain't up to par. He can't play. Didn't pass the physical. Oh, he passed the physical. But like Major Raider said yesterday, it's a substantiated test and not a standardized test. Okay? Subjective test. Subjective means whatever I think. My opinion rules. Subjective means from person to person. Okay? We can both see the same thing, and some person will be very offended, and some people be like, I ain't no big ass deal. What are they tripping off of? And other people are like, well, they're not even caring. Because it's from person to person. But a standardized is a law. Stealing is against the law. There's levels of stealing, but it's against the law. It's punishable by arrest. Standard. The speed limit is 55. You're going 56. You're breaking the law. But I don't have time to deal with you when somebody's driving 75. You still broke the law. If I felt like it, I'd pull you over and not pull him over. I was only going 56. Well, I got you clocked at 56. Speed limit's 55. You broke the law. So that's what it is. Okay? You did that in front of his family. All bets are off now. Okay? All right, man. Glenn Spam. Surprised Max didn't run into Hendrickson in the hallway in Baltimore. Nah, man. They had that all situated. To be honest, Trey Hendrickson didn't know anything about it either. They both were playing him, dog. It's like Glenn. There's no blood back in the days, Glenn. You know you was out. He was player from the Himalayas. Glenn, I know you was a player back in the days, dog. You remember back when you was in college, man, when you was single, bro, and you know, somebody knocked on your dorm room door and you opened it up, man, and it was two co-eds, both they were both standing there, dog. You was dating them both, dog. You know that happened, Glenn. Come on, Glenn. You know both of them met up, man. They came and they said they're gonna knock on the door. They opened the door, both of them was there, dog. I mean, it happened to me. But guess what I did? Oh shit. Come on in, y'all. Let me see if I get some pop in there. I mean, damn. If you both gonna come over, man, you plotting shit. Let me plot too. Let the shades down, all that shit. Come on in. Y'all want to do all of that? I mean, damn. Come on. All right, Glenn. Come on. You know what's up. Okay. Gabriel Davis says, what a shit job. Okay. Vegas Raiders said DeCosta cleaned up his mess. Ownership wanted those picks and they were in losing place to other teams. Hey, man, like I said before, man, the dude got away with it, but did he? His reputation is shot. Once Steve Busciotti fires him, it's going to be hard for him to get another job. He better hope Busciotti keeps him. Okay? Straight disrespect. I agree. Coming back with a vengeance. I agree. Ravens need to be investigated. Well, you can't do it by Chloe and HR. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because there's no substantiated test. The NFL allows teams to be able to determine their standard of risk. Like yesterday, Glenn, I likened it to going to Vegas and going to the crap tables and whatever you're willing to risk. They don't tell you unless the table says it's a minimum bet of this. You go to a basic table, you can bet as little as one chip or as many chips as they allow you to do it. It's your level of comfort. If Vegas was only come to Vegas if you really want to come over here and gamble some real money, Vegas wouldn't exist. Vegas is like you have a penny. You're walking down the strip and you found a penny. You can walk into any casino and put it in the penny slot and see if you can win you some shit. They're taking pennies all the way up to markers. Okay? So the NFL and these teams are you willing to take the risk? Max's injury was the same injury. But they viewed it as no, because we're worried about what's going to happen long term. Every doctor said that he was good for next year, but the long term prognosis, they put their standard super high, and they did that on purpose because they had Trey Hendrickson over there plus the picks that they were going to return, and it didn't balance out. If Trey Hendrickson would have bailed on them and said, you know what, I'm leaving, I'm going to go sign with the Lions, Maxx Crosby, they would have doubled back and tried to sign Max. They would have did that. They just used Max as a placeholder. Simple as that. They just used him as a placeholder, just like this. That Trey Hendrickson come in yet? Oh, here it is. That's all they did. Max was there as a pawn. He was a pawn in the game. He thought he was a knight. He was a pawn. But he comes back over here. He's a king. He got tricked out of his position, but he was able to get his position back. He ain't going to get tricked out of it again. Guarantee that. I can guarantee he ain't going to get tricked out of it again. Okay? All right? He got it. He got it now. Oh, he stepped outside, bro. He ain't like it out there. I'm telling you, he would have went to the Ravens. He would not have gotten all the love that he's used to get. Okay? Even with the Super Bowl. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Just aside, you're going to know this one. Especially you, Sarah, you're going to know this one. All you Dub Nation fans, all you Golden State Warrior fans. It was the same thing that happened when you guys lost 73-19. You was up 3-1 in the finals to Bron and them in Cleveland, and Bron and them came back and did something that only one person's ever done, LeBron James, come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA finals and win the damn NBA title on the floor in Oakland. And Draymond went out to the car and called KD, Kevin Durant, and convinced him to come over and play for Golden State. He was the piece y'all needed to beat LeBron James. What happened? He came right over there the next year. You guys beat LeBron. He won the finals MVP. Came back, won it again the next year against LeBron. And what happened? He found out that no matter what he did for you guys, he wasn't Steph. He wasn't Clay. He wasn't Dre. He's used to being the man at OKC. He was your best player for those finals. Without him, you do not beat LeBron James. But once he was over there and he realized he could never be what he wanted to be, never going to get that love, never going to get that statue. And Draymond told him, we were winning before you, and called him a straight bitch in front of everybody. When that free agency period came up, man, he went to New York and didn't answer nobody's phone calls. He found out, and he hasn't been in that situation since. Tell me where Kevin Durant has been at when he ain't the best player. He hasn't been back. He hasn't done that again. No matter what team he's on, Houston, the Suns, whatever team he's on, he's KD. He's never going to be the missing piece. He's either going to be the piece or he ain't on your team. And guess what? Max found out without being on the team that he wasn't going to be nothing but a piece. But he's a whole king here. He ain't going nowhere, bro. He understands it. I'd rather be a king than to be a pawn in somebody else's kingdom. He learned, okay? And y'all learn. All right, Self-Work said we might finally get a 20-sack season from Max. Anything's possible, okay? All right, man. Chris Superfly, man, this sucks, but Max don't need to be partying anymore anywhere. He did enough partying to last anyone like him a lifetime. Man, Maxx Crosby's been clean and sober for 6 years, bro. Where have you been? Yesterday he celebrated 6 years of sobriety, man. He doesn't party. He goes out, goes to cigar lounges and smokes, goes to 8 Cigar Lounge. Me and Whittington Thomas went over to 8 and saw all his Rush podcast boys over there. Ain't nothing wrong with Max going outside, man, having him a cigar, bro. Max ain't, come on, man, what was Max, a monk or something? You don't even do it. I mean, I always see, man, you guys expect one of your favorite players to just live like a damn virgin, bro. Like you laid up with Big Shirley and Bucktooth Wanda and all of them, just doing the most, and you expect them not to, hey man, you shouldn't be outside, man. What are you doing out here? Having dinner? Oh man, you have a chef, man? You should be at home resting, Max. Come on, bro. You've had every drink you can have. The man can't go out, man, and have a cigar and hang out. Like, come on, man. It was like when everybody was talking about AP at the casinos and shit. Oh man, Antonio Pierce, man, he should be studying tape. Why is he at the casino? I don't get time off, man. I can't go to the casino. It's legal. What are you talking about? You act like he was doing a dice game in the middle of the street. Man can't go out and have fun, man, have a good time. Y'all, man, y'all act like y'all saints or something, dog. Okay, cut it out, man. Talking about he shouldn't be partying. Come on, man. I'm gonna hang out, man. I'm gonna get some air. What we talking about? Especially in that city. That's Max's city. What do you mean? Kings walk around the kingdom, dog. What are you talking about? You see Trump going to all these cities, man? Oh, man, I'm just going to stay in the White House, man. I need to be trying to, war with people. I need to be doing that. I need to be shipping people out of here. What's he doing? He's traveling, being seen. That's what you do when you're a monarch. Maxx Crosby is a king. What are you talking about? Yeah, he need to be outside. I'm not worried about him drinking. I'm not worried about him doing none of that. That ain't had nothing to do with me. That was a personal decision he made between him, his wife, and his God. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all be worried about shit that ain't worried about you. Stop worrying about stuff like that, man. Leave that man alone. He just got back. Y'all putting rules on him and shit. He just walked back into there. Oh, Max, you're back. All right, man. What we need for you to do, man, is I need for you to take these garbage cans out, man. And then once you get done with that, Max, I need for you to get back over there, man. Sweep up the back room. I mean, come on, man. What are y'all doing? Stop it, bruh. Y'all be tripping. Okay, Patrice with them hundreds. Okay, Roger Rader, she was always first. Gabriel Davis, Trey Horton. Hey Trey, man, shit, I know Bill working. But hey, man, my boy Raider Trey in here, man, 6th grade. I mean, the shield is shielding right now, big dog. The shield is shielding, dog. You remember back in PE, man, we be in Coach Frost's PE class or Coach Brubaker or any of them. Okay, we're going back to high school. Back down there killing them kids out there. They telling us to stop beating up on the little kids. I'm like, man, shit. They shouldn't be out here playing football against us, dog. We play for real. What's good, Shaq? We see the shield of Baltimore. Now you can't have Mad Max and Anaconda learn a valuable lesson. He learned, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, man. The lesson was learned. It ain't going to happen again. Okay? You're a Raider, bro. That's why he said I'm a Raider. He gets it. He'll never not be a Raider again, dog. Unless by taking them trade him, outside of that, Max is not going to ask for a trade again. He's not going to ask for one. He might get traded still. That's the Raider way. Trading Raiders is part of tradition. We do that. Just don't think Raider for life means the Raider organization making you a Raider for life. You can be a Raider for life and still get moved. Okay? But he's not going to go and ask for a trade again. That's what he's not going to do. Okay? But that doesn't guarantee he's going to be here. All right? Okay? Are we going to get some likes tonight? We're going to see. These likes need to get up. Okay? Because the lights are right here. All I got to do is flip them on. All right? We'll see if we get any likes tonight. If not, hey, man, I'll go in the house. Okay? I ain't tripping. All right? Patrice, Marty Lowe. Yeah, man, we got these likes up, man. I mean, yesterday, 13,000 views, bro. I'm like, what's going on? 9,500 the day before. We cooking, man. We cooking over here, bro. Crazy. Yeah, Naylor is from Las Vegas. Yeah, what I like about Naylor, he's very humble. Like, he's known Mark since high school. Like, when I saw him, he was not cocky at all, bro. Like, somebody like him, I would expect to be more cocky. Not cocky in a bad way, but just more like, yeah, I'm him. I mean, I'm just looking at if I was him at his, oh my God. I didn't even have what they got and I was walking around and knew I was him, dog. He couldn't tell me shit. You could tell me nothing. I didn't have none of that. All right. But he was very humble. When they asked him about Vegas and how it's improved and everything, he's like, yeah, it's a good look for us, man. Like he was humble, bro. I like the kid. I like him. I seen good character. I seen good character up there. All right. And the Quiddy dude, he don't talk, bro. A man with little to say. He says what he needs to say. It's a sentence, and he said that's it. He wasn't no talker, bro. I'm like, man, the person that talked the most was Linderbaum, and Linderbaum didn't look like he wanted to talk too much. The talker was Quay Walker. He was talking. Had the Atlanta Braves hat on his shit. He's like, hey, I'm repping. It's going down. All right, man. T3 Mix said, facts, Shaq, you're right. Jay Marion, what's going on? That's the best part. They just signed with Max, not with the roster. Yeah. Maxx Crosby was the prize inside the Cracker Jack box. You never know what's in there. We built this defense without Maxx Crosby. Then we open the Cracker Jack box. It's a get out of jail free card with Max's face on it. Max is going to have to fit into this defense, but it's going to be easy. You know why? Because his best boy is the D coordinator. I mean, this has nothing to do with no humans. People really think the Raiders instrumentally figured this out. We couldn't win 4 games last year, but we figured out one of the most incredible things I've ever seen happen. But we did all of that to the letter with no mistakes. But we couldn't win 4 games. Like I said, man, you can't make it up. All right. Roger Rader said, I can't wait to get the first ring. I'm happy for you younger guys when it happens. I told Justin Saw this. I tell all you guys and ladies out there that are trying to get your first championship. When I know you got championships with other rings, I always tell all the Dodger fans out there, it's not the same. World Series is not the same. All you NBA fans, all Lakers, all Rockets, all Warriors, all that, it's not the same. I don't care whether y'all national title or whatever, sport, football, whatever, college, not the same. You would trade all your rings from any of those teams for one Super Bowl from the Raiders because it's different. Once you win it, you're never going to be the same again. Your DNA changes altogether, bro. You're different. You're not the same. Okay? Telling you now, man. It's like you in a cocoon and then you come out and you're a monarch butterfly when you fly out. It's different. You're going to look different, act different, smell different. You're more attractive. I mean, the shooby-doobies going to be all over you, dog. They won't even know why. Something's about you, Justin. I just don't know what it is. And you're going to be like, oh, hey, girl, hey, stop. Before you'll be like, oh, man, I give everything to Vivian. Oh, Vivian, oh, my God. Vivian's fine. Now you're like, man, you walking around with that damn chip. You're like, hey, Viv. Not here. Like, talk to me later. Like, right now I'm doing something. Anyway, big dog, your whole shit's different. Your walk is different. Your talk is different. You dress different. All that shit. You get that ring as a Raider, you have alienated everybody in the entire landscape that don't like you. Everybody is mad. Everybody's pissed, bro. That's just one. Do it again. You're double what you were before. Now you're like, man, shit, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I mean, man, Linda trying to go somewhere, man. Liz trying to go somewhere, man. Evelyn's trying to do something, man. You know, and Brandy's called. Damn, dog, man, shit. I just want to hang. I just want to chill, dog. I don't even want to see nobody this weekend. That's by the time you reach 2. Your boys are like, oh, man, if I was you, bro, if it was me, bro, if it was me, I'd be over their house right now. If it was me, I'd be drinking their bathwater, bro. If it was me, guys hear that all the time. If it was me, bro, I don't know how you doing. I don't even understand, bro. If it was me, it ain't you, dog. Then when you get to that third one, You're at coach level at that point. Then you become a Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Then you create a channel. Then you spread the gospel. Then you go around trying to help all the other young cats try to get their shit together, dog. It's on a divine level at that point. And when we get the foe, you may not even see me no more. Man, we ain't seen Shaq in a long time. Somebody running the channel at that point. I'm like, shit, I don't even got nothing to say. Just enjoy the rest of my life, dog. So, yeah. You're not going to feel the same. And I need for you guys, when that happens, I need for you guys to come over here and tell me how you feel about it. Oh, you'll find me. But none of those other championships equal one Raider ring. I don't care how many you have, how many Dodger rings you have. You give them all away for one Raider ring. Means more. Everybody doesn't hate the Dodgers. Everybody doesn't hate the Lakers. Everybody doesn't hate the Warriors. Everybody doesn't hate the Boston Bruins. But everybody hates the Lakers, the Raiders that aren't the Raiders. Everybody hates us. That's what makes it beautiful when you win. They have to give the trophy to the person they hate the most. Okay? Go watch Al Davis get the Super Bowl, our last Super Bowl from it was Super Bowl 15 when we won, when Pete Rozelle had to give the Lombardi Trophy to Al Davis in the locker room. And he was saying, "Oh, the great." We were suing the league and suing him in federal court. We won a Super Bowl while we were suing the NFL. And they gave that shit that he had to give it to him. Pete Rozelle hated Al Davis. Al Davis hated him. Al Davis was just grinning. Gave it to him. And he said, "Say something, Al." Yes, we, baby. That's when he coined that phrase, because he's sitting there looking at his enemy. The enemy had to do his job. Had to say something good about the Raiders. Had to give him the trophy. And I'll see you in court tomorrow. LA Memorial courtroom. Superior courtroom at 9 a.m. You're not going to be the same, dog. Trey Tuck and Naylor, both speedsters. John Bankhead up in Oakland. What's up, John Bankhead? All right, man. Kerry from Pennsylvania, man. Been a three for all three rings. All you three ringers don't have no excuse not being members. That's how I'm gonna know. Typically, all the ringers that are on here, all are members. Like if you look at Patrice, Green Writing, Whittington Thomas, Bill Holloway, all you guys are all members. It makes it easy for me to know, because typically those people, most of you guys that are ringers, you guys are members. So if you're a member, you need to be a member. A ringer, you need to be a member, and especially if you're a three ringer. Then I'd know. I would have knew that already. Okay. All right, man. Mr. G says he's a three ringer. And Mr. G's, I would have been known that if you would have got a membership. Go get that membership and keep it. E. Chiplin said, "Get Amy trash cake." I don't know where Amy is. I'd love to hear what Amy has to say. I'd love to hear it. Amy's a real Raider. Okay. I'd love to hear what she has to say about it. All right. Okay. All right, man. Very happy. Raiders 3-4 defense will dominate the AFC. Ravens let Trey Hendrickson believe that he was going to say playing with Max. They lied to him, but like I said, man, you can't get mad if you were tricked. Like we all say, man. I mean, shit, P.T. Barnum said a sucker was born every minute. They lied to him. They lied to everybody. Feel sorry for him, but then again, I don't. Okay. All right, man. You already know what it is. We got a hit in the draft. Yeah, I think we're going to do a lot. Okay. All right, man. Okay, man. All right, it's a big deal. It is. Larry, thanks for them donos, big dog. Thanks for the donos. Thanks for all you guys, man. It's been really good over here, you guys. Thank you. All right, man. You guys are talking about Trey Hendrickson, man. All right. Justice Saw said, "How does restructuring a contract work?" Well, what they do is they just backload the contract. So what it is, they just basically take your money that's in front and they just put it in the back. That's all. They find a workable number. They take out the money that they were supposed to pay you for this pay period. They take it out and they put it on the end of your contract. So your contract will fit under the cap. They just move it. It's just moving. It's just moving. You just agree to let them take out. It's just like if you got a 401k or you get your check and you have deductions. After taxes, you might say, okay, I'm putting $50 a month in, you're paying for your medical out of your check. Of course, you're paying taxes. You're paying state, federal, depending on what state you are, local. And then you say, okay, take this amount of, I got to pay for my insurance, for my medical insurance for my family. And then you might contribute to a 401k. How much you want to contribute? Oh, I want to contribute $100 a month. Okay, $100 a month goes into your 401k or whatever. It's the same thing. They're just taking out, well, how much do you feel comfortable taking out for us to put to the back so we can get under the cap? Oh, man, I feel good with 1.2 million. Okay, we'll take 1.2 million. They just restructure, put it on the end. You still get your money, you're just not getting it that year. Then they make it up with incentives. Okay, man, if you get 15 sacks, you'll get this bonus. You make the all pro, you get this bonus. If you win depoy, you get this bonus. You win a rushing title, you get this bonus. You get 100 catches, you get this bonus. And that's how they give it back to you. That's how they give it back to you. Okay? Plus the money that they took and put on the back end. So you're just helping the team. Okay? You don't lose money, you're just not getting it now. That's how it works. Okay? Typically. All right? Straight up, man. All right, man. Glenn Pastore. Hey, Shaq, we also get money back from the Wilkins disaster. Okay, we've been over it a couple of times, but I'll talk about it again. I've been looking. I didn't see anything about that yet. I don't think it's came up, Glenn. I did investigate it. We did apply for it. We applied for it last year. It's been almost a year. That money is still in escrow. It's like about $35 million, and there hasn't been a ruling on it. I don't know what's happening. It might take years to get that money back. I don't think it's coming back anytime soon. Christian Wilkins is fighting it. It's probably going to have to go to arbitration. Christian Wilkins definitely filed a grievance with the NFLPA to get his money. And he hasn't played football since. So, in my eyes, he's guilty of whatever happened because no other team has picked him up. No other team has given him a sniff, dog. Maybe you shouldn't be kissing people on the head and shit that don't want to get kissed on the head, dog. Stop trying to little boy people. Okay? I kiss my son on the head. Come on, man. Grown ass man, you lucky you didn't get your ass whooped. Crazy as hell, dog. That ain't funny. Everybody don't play like that. All right? Okay? All right, man. Niner Invader, I heard Max was going to restructure with the no trade clause. I would. That would be brilliant. See, it takes a Niner fan to come in here and tell me some stuff that y'all should be telling me. That's exactly what should happen. That's exactly what should happen. I hope that shit happens, man. That's going to protect Max from Spike Tech and Brady getting a bug in their ass later on. Hell yeah. No trade. DC had one. Derek Carr had one at one time. Hell yeah. I like that. Shit. I may have to cut on some lights behind that one. That's why I love having other fans from other teams on here. That's why it's not a Raider channel. That's Niner Invader coming through with the hot lava. I didn't even consider that. That definitely should be. If I'm restructuring my contract, I need a couple things. I need my extension, and I need a no trade clause on my shit. Yeah, I agree with that. Then we don't have to worry about it no more. Please let that happen. Man, salute, man. Salute, Niner Invader. Thank you, big dog. I ain't even think about that, dog. Yeah. CJ LeBoy. That's Max's agent. Make that happen. Don't be having him get sent out. Next thing you know, he's flying to Jerry Jones, and now everybody thinks they can prank Max. He was pranked, bro. They try to, like my son would say on his favorite network, Nickelodeon, he got slimed. They slimed Max with some purple slime back there, bro. Come on, man. Hell no. Got to do better than that. I like that. No trade clause. Hell yeah. Okay. Alfredo said they try to make Max look like a clown. Instead, they the ones showing their ass. Well, man, everyone's saying, man, that they got over on us, but unfortunately, man, sometimes you win, but your reputation takes a hit. You won, but everybody knows you a slimy snake in the grass now. That's it, man. You know, win now, cry later. He lose his job with Steve Busciotti. He ain't gonna be no general manager no more, dog. Ask Tom Telesco. Where's he at? I'll wait. Yeah. Grand opening, grand closing. Okay. All right, man. Straight up, man. Okay, yeah. I hope we go in with playoffs, man. We need to win playoff game, man. Lloyd Lay in the building. What's up, Lloyd Lizzle? Miss Patrice, that Mikasa GM played in Max's face. Oh, he did more than that. Do you know how talented of a effing liar you got to be to do what DaCosta did? You got to, man, there's some people out here that are just, they lie so much, it sounds like the truth. That man lied in the presser, acting like he wanted Max and Trey to play together. I mean, everybody calling him a liar. He a lie, and he wanted the media to call him BS. I love it. But all he has to do is stay on Steve Busciotti's bumper, and he'll have a job. Because after this, that man just lying and lying and lying. I mean, come on, Patrice. We've all known people that just lie for no reason, dog. I used to have a boy that just lie about everything. There's nothing. There's no reason to lie, bro. Okay? You know, there's no reason at all, man. Okay? We about to go get some food, man. We about to go to McDonald's, man. Like, hey, man, we about to go get some food, man. Somebody, so what we going? Oh, yeah, man, we about to go to Ruth Chris, girl. Yeah, he on the phone. We about to go to Ruth Chris. Why are you telling me we going to Ruth Chris? Well, I want to go. Oh, no, it's just the fellas. It's just the fellas. You see? If you just would have told the truth, fool. Oh, well, I just wanted to let her know that's how we do things. No. Now you had to tell her another lie and say, oh, it's just the fellas. You should have just said, oh, we about to go to McDonald's, go get some food. Back when I ate McDonald's. And that's been well over 10 years. But back then, McDonald's was what we did. Single guys in their 20s in college went to McDonald's on a good day. I'm like, I was like, man, this fool just told two lies. We're going to Ruth Chris. She gonna want to go. Now he says just the fellas going. That makes us look suspect. Just could have just told her we're about to go to Burger King or wherever, dog. Just lie about for no reason. Just lying for no reason because he's so used to lying about everything. Everything's a lie. Everything is a lie all the time. Okay, that's DaCosta, man. He's just a born liar. He looked like one. Bald head, little weasel looking ass dude. Okay. Operator said trade Tyree Wilson. If it was me, I don't see him being who he's supposed to be. What you gonna get for him? What you gonna get for him? You gonna get some chorizo and you won't even get some chorizo and eggs for him, Alfredo. You won't even get that. You won't even get no menudo for him. Come on, dog. What you talking about? 2.99 tacos from Jock in the Box is above that. Tyree is a Raider, man. Let him be a Raider until he ain't. Stop it, man. I mean, y'all ain't getting nothing. If you can't get nothing from Max, if Max is not worth anything, what is Tyree Wilson worth? Oh shit, y'all might. Oh shit, y'all might get y'all getting some lights up in this piece. Spaghettios. Spaghettios, as we used to say in the 70s. All right, man. Orphic in here. What's up, big dog? I ain't seen you in forever. He's gonna sleep in that trader room. It's gonna get dirty. You embarrass a man in front of his family, dog. That's punishable by unaliveness on the football field. Okay. Yeah, man, MJ with that cigar prices, man. I mean, you got to remember, man, Maxx Crosby is a Jordan athlete. Maxx Crosby is a Jordan athlete. So that's MJ approved, bruh. It's MJ approved. Max is a Jordan athlete, bruh. Yeah. He gonna put Mike up there. Undertaker, Mike. What's he saying? What's the Undertaker? Assassin. What's Jordan? Assassin. What's he saying? Assassin. Bullseye. Okay. All right, man. Lynn, go get this, man. Go get it, man. As you can see, bro, she got that knot. Come on, dog. She got, look at it. Face is on fire, and the knot is knotting. Okay, just let you know. But that you know, that's mandatory. Ain't gonna be no ironing boards. Not with my unfiltered nation on it. She got to have the Yak City. Okay, the Yak City. All right, go pick that up. All right. Okay. Fupa man, yeah, man, crazy out here, Shaq. Yeah, it's crazy out here, bro. Okay. Yeah, Roger Raiders, nothing wrong with celebrating, dog, because you got, it was a funeral. It was a funeral, and ain't no funeral no more. Okay. Pop back up. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, man. Hey, pick up the merch, brother. Merch is merching. Hey, man, let me stop talking. I'm about to give it away, bro. Connor Hayward. Is Connor Hayward related to Craig Ironhead Hayward? Is that one of his kids? I know that his son plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Is he related to Ironhead Hayward? He used to play for the Saints. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, Dean does got a diamond. N'Kobe Dean from Eagles. That's a starter. All these dudes are starters. Maxx Crosby knows these guys. N'Kobe Dean, starter on that Eagles team. Then you got Quay Walker, starter on that defense in Green Bay. Man, Max is like, that's all you had to say, y'all. D Porter, I need D Porter to break out. Oh, from Pittsburgh. Okay. All right, man. Yvonne said the trolls out here making me laugh. Yeah, you got to enjoy him. She says, my cousin, who is a Cowboys fan, talking about y'all need a quarterback, y'all need a coach. I said, we have Clint Kubiak. I mean, look, what you tell your, what you need to do is tell your cousin that's always talking about the Cowboys. Their quarterback's in shambles right now, man. The boy Dakota Prescott and his fiance, his wedding's it has been canceled because she didn't sign the prenup. I mean, their quarterback is in shambles in his personal life. They need to be more concerned about that. Okay, all right, man. None of my Cowboy homies has hit me up saying anything because they know I'm going to bring that. Okay, Mr. BR, Raider players who have loved the ball, man. What patient to watch, especially in ball hawk safety. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready to talk about Parham. Yeah, Parham's gone. Parham's over there with Gino. Yeah, man, the Siberian Jets. That's what I call them, dog. That's where football players go to freeze to death. Okay. All right, man. It's colder than Alaska. Siberia's colder than Alaska, dog. Shit. Cold as hell. All right. Okay. All right, man. Jeff Williams in the house. What's up, Jeff? Okay. Talking about Falcons Nation. I mean, you guys got to understand, man. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. The Major Raider and my big brother Violator are experts when it comes to Raider Nation. Okay? Because I forgot who it was. Some Los Angeles Raider fan, or I think it was here in LA, a Los Angeles beat writer for the LA Times, coined the phrase Raider Nation in 94, actually like 93, 94. Major Raider was at those games and so was Violator. They were back in the days in the Coliseum. Nobody else called themselves the team in the nation. Now everybody calls themselves that because it was the perfect name. But we all know who's first, who's best, and who got the dopest theme song out of all the teams. Ain't nobody got a theme song like Autumn Wind. Nobody. Okay? They got a bunch of weak ass songs. Go Superchargers. Sounds like a damn a Speed Racer commercial. Go Speed Racer, go. Come on, bruh. They don't got no damn songs, bruh. Okay? Super Bowl Shuffle. We are the Bears and Feds. We rap all day and My boy, was salute to my boy Willie Galt, man. I was crying, man. I went to his house. He got his Super Bowl trophy with the house. I was saying, man, what was up with that shuffle, man? He's like, hey, man, we didn't know what we was doing, dog. We just in there so just rapping, bro. That's what we did. We went to Super Bowl. We just in there, thought it was a good idea. Do the Super Bowl shuffle. It is what it is. So here's what it is, man. Salute to my boy Willie Galt, who's also a Raider as well. All right. Okay, man. I don't want to talk about Dylan Parham, dog. I don't want to do that. All right, man. Can't wait to see 3rd and long and see what we have first and standing on. We can get for the quarterback party. But who's coming? I got you. All right, man. Yeah, Winston Thomas, man, you put these dudes on their back, man. Anybody in here trolling, put them on their back, man. Get them out of here. All right, man. Get them out of here. Put them on their ass. Xavier Foster said, Raiders Scammer Nation. Ravens Scammer Nation. Hey, man, they scammed us. They ain't going to scam nobody else. They just did it to us because they can do it to us. They did it to who they could do it to. They did it to us because they could. But the problem now is that everybody's mad behind it. People got our back on this one. Usually the league or people, they usually don't have our back. But they have our back because they're afraid that it's going to happen to them. But they have our back on this. Nobody's blaming us. They're looking at us like we were stupid, we got played, or we were the victim. But either way, man, we didn't do anything wrong. If it would have been us doing it, they would have been telling us to take all our draft picks. Take the first pick from them. Mendoza doesn't deserve to be with them. They would have figured out something to sabotage us, So it is what it is. Okay. All right, man. Okay, so what got going on here? All right, scrolling toppers. With all that said, Max to the Patriots. Tom's not even answering the phone from you guys, bro. Tom didn't even answer your phone calls. Now, do you see them all getting on Tom Brady now? Tom Brady's in his feelings because he took all those pay cuts with the Patriots and Kraft wouldn't let him be an owner, so now he's getting back at Robert Kraft. And that's immature. Hey, man, shit, Brady's from the Bay Area. That ain't even no Raider shit. Oh, man, Tom Brady's a real Raider, man, sticking it to the Patriots. Nah, man, Tom Brady is a real Bay Area native. We're petty, bruh. Us Bay Area natives are petty as shit. Real petty. We're so petty, man, that we don't like each other, but we both don't like them, so we're going to form Voltron for the next 10 minutes and do what we need to do to get rid of him, and then we're going to go back to hating each other. That's how petty we are. Hey, man, I don't like you. I don't like you either. But when we both don't like him, man, let's go handle that right quick, and then we can go back to not liking each other. All right, man. Cool for about 10 minutes. Handle that. And beat him and his boys get their ass whooped. Then it's back to, all right, man, F you. All right, man, F your ass, too. Tom Brady's just a Bay Area native. That's all. He's petty by nature. Take it from somebody who's from the Bay Area. Ain't that right, Bill? Ain't that right, Sarah? Ain't that right, Raider Trey? Okay? Ain't that right, Justice Saw? We petty. Okay, he just petty, bro. Okay? Yeah, you did me dirty, I'm going to do you dirty. We went over to Dirty Mac yesterday. I was watching that again this morning, man, because I always watch my lives over just to make sure all my information, everything is correct, make sure I'm on point, see if I could have said something better, whatever. I listened to that shit back. I was listening back to that whole Dirty Mac situation. I started laughing because that was a real situation that happened to one of my boys. And, got blindsided. All right. Okay. All right, man. Aaron Burrows, man. I'm from Bermuda, man. Antonio Pierce, father country. Must me been a Raider since 78. Glad the trade never happened. The trade did happen. Trade did happen. It wasn't consummated. Let me give you guys, like I always do, always make it in terms you can understand. Let's get these likes up, man. You got married, but the marriage was annulled. It don't count, but it counts. You got arrested, but the charges were dropped. You got arrested, but the charges were dropped. You got cuffed. You got fingerprinted. You got your mug shot, but the charges was dropped. You still got arrested. Maxx Crosby was traded, but it wasn't consummated. Still was traded, but it didn't go through. But the Raiders traded Maxx Crosby because Max wanted to be traded. Let's not do that. I know you guys want him to, you want to You want to exonerate the Condor and exonerate this entire situation and make it never have happened. But he was traded. Pending a physical that was rigged. On our end, we signed everything. We sent Max on his way. Max was not our responsibility. When Max boarded the plane to Baltimore, he was not an asset player. Rights to him were not there for all those days. He wasn't a Raider on Friday. He wasn't a Raider on Saturday. He wasn't a Raider on Sunday. He wasn't a Raider on Monday. Whatever day that they said the deal is off and he came back, he became a Raider again. So for all those hours, 72, 96, he was not a Raider. He got traded. Annulled. Wedding annulled. Marriage annulled. Still did the ceremony. Still signed the marriage certificate. Still did all of that. But you were able to get it annulled. But you still were married. Don't blame me, bro. Raiders traded him. And if you think they won't trade him again, they will. Spytek could trade him again. Because you didn't think he was going to trade him the first time. You know how many of you guys said, oh, man, Max ain't going nowhere, man. Man, Max is Raider for life, man. You know what I said? I didn't hear Spytek say that. I didn't hear Brady say that. I kept saying that. Put a 1 in the chat, but I kept saying that. Oh, man, come on, Shaq, man, we're not trading him. When you heard that he was traded, y'all was in shambles. I wasn't. I laughed. It's right on here. It's right on the live. That was the Geno Smith live. When he got traded, that was Geno Smith. That was me laughing. Saying, man, I tried to tell you guys, man. Warned you guys. All right? Okay, straight up. Messing with people's families. Bad idea. Misfit Toys, I ain't seen you in a while, bro. All right, man, Max back. Okay, Xavier Foster, John Wick mode for Max after that Baltimore betrayal. Yeah, dog. You unalived his dog and took his car. It's over. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see him play, man. I can't wait for opening day to see this dude. Man, here's what I got to say. I'm worried now that I think about it. I need Rob Leonard to keep him in check, man. I need Rob Leonard to keep the water from boiling over the top of the pot, man. Turn the heat down, Rob. Turn the heat down on the Condor, dog. The Condor is on sun. He's on the damn surface of the sun level right now, dude. Turn his shit down, dog. He is fired up, bro. I need for him to be ready. Then turn the heat back up when that season, bro. I don't need nothing to happen right now. Everything's looking good. I need everything like this. All right, I need everything like this. All right, man. Okay. Because you remember, John Wick, one of my favorite movies, man. Anytime it's on, I watch him. All of them. Who did he have? Who did he have as a mentor to regulate him? Winston. But even Winston shot his ass on the top of that damn to save the Continental. Shot his ass to get him out of there so he could fall down the thing. Yeah, he could fall down to the ground. Give him some time because the adjudicator was coming. I'm telling you, somebody has to keep Max. He needs a Winston. He needs a Winston, bro. I'm telling you, Rob, you need to make sure the Condor isn't. He too fired up. Make sure he good. All right, Max, chill. That's enough. Max. Medicine balls, all type of different directions. Max is going crazy in there, dog. Max is going crazy in there, dog. He going psycho in there. Okay. Calm that fool down. He's wearing out traders right now, dog. Even Deuce Gruden is like, hey man, I'm tired. I'm tired. Even Deuce Gruden tired. Okay. All right, man. All right. Fernie Mac. Okay. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. I bet the Wilson on this defense is gonna have a breakout year. Hey man, I'm with Tyree Wilson. I told you I wasn't when Max was gone, bro. I was like, man, I'm riding with Tyree now, man. I gotta ride with who's with me, bro. I don't get the slander to cast this on that's riding with me, man. I gotta boost them guys up. You know what I'm saying? Even baby Huey, baby Huey gotta be on point. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I'm riding with who I brought. I mean, I'm not shitting on my guys like that no more, bro. I'm not shitting on nobody until they get on the field and they make me shit on them. Outside of that, I'm not shitting on nobody. Richard Thomas says, no trolling, no derogatory comments, repeating the same thing 25 times when you're getting ignored. There's a reason. You get no attention. You get the boot. What did the Thomas put on this 98 jersey? Hey, what did the Thomas, man, you put on one of them Mad Max, one of them unfiltered Mad Maxes. Man, go get the unfiltered Mad Max, but understand. You know I can't wait. Oh, you don't even understand what's coming. You don't even understand. You understand, man. Go get yourself something. Like I said before, man, y'all better start putting pieces of your check to the side. I'm telling you right now. All right. Okay. All right, man. Marty Lowe, man. Carr beat out Schwab. Yes, he did. Matt Schaub. Yes, he did. Okay. All right, man. Patrice says, I'm going outside to blaze one for the nation. Yeah, Patrice, I know what you blazing. I already know what you doing. Okay, straight up. Yeah, Series B. He right here. Series 5. Hold on, let me do it. Hey, Alfredo, I got you separated, bro, on purpose, bro. Hey, man, I'm about to smoke this, bro. I didn't get a chance to go get those cigars today. Isn't that what you talk about right there, bro? I almost lit them today. It's getting harder and harder to keep them, dog. I'm trying to hold on. Trying to hold on for dear life. All right, man. All right, man. Violator, man. I love it, man. I love seeing Big Bro on here, man. Say, man, what up, Shaq? I'm loving how we're building a bully, bro. Salute. Man, do you guys understand what that means, what he's saying, dude? It's a man that has access to everything Raider. Everything Raider. Everything. Everything that you can imagine, he has access to. But he still understands the principalities of Raider Nation. It all goes back to the fundamentals. You got to be fundamentally sound to be a real Raider fan, bro. You can't be saying all the crazy stuff and all the stuff you see these people say. They're not fundamentally sound. Like they used to say, use the force, Luke. They can't use the force. They can't use it. And the dark side, they can't even get over there. That's on another level. So, you got to be fundamentally sound, Raider fan. Get your fundamentals together, dog. Okay? Get your fundamentals right. Stop walking around here slandering our own, bro. Stop cannibalizing your own team and your own players and your own shit. We're going to leave you where you are, bro. You ain't going to be over here with us. Go back over there to Twerk Nation, Stripper Nation, all y'all over there, Team Twerk. Take your ass away from around here. We don't need you. Okay? All right, man. All y'all outside blowing, bruh. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Violet, it kind of feels like what we've been waiting for 2+ decades. Follow the 3-ringer. There you go, bro. He's telling you. We're all lockstep. It's being led by the 3 ringers. You know who's the number 1 3-ringer? Mark Davis. Mark Davis is a 3-ringer. Violet is a 3-ringer. I'm a 3-ringer. Bill and Trey and E-Trip and Whittington Thomas and all the rest of y'all that's on here, that's 3-ringers. He's telling you what to do. He's the number 1. He's numero uno in on the count. He's number 1. That's #1 Raider fan right there. There's nobody above him. He's telling you what to do. The same thing I'm telling you what to do. Follow the 3 ringer, man. And over here, that's me. I never steer you wrong. I never tell you the wrong shit. Because I follow the Shield's instructions. I told you. I said, Max may have left too soon. I think Max made a mistake. I think we're about to cook. And Shield said, watch me work. Hold my beer. Shield's like this. Hold my beer, Shaq. You don't even got no hands, Shield. What you gonna do? Max, what are you doing here? I'm back. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. Give me chills. All right, man. Straight up, man. Divine intervention, big bro. All right, man. All right, man. Larry Mears, appreciate those donos, brother. All right, man. Bart said, watch Vegas and Baltimore compete for 7th seed next year. Does it matter? Does it matter what seed you are? See, when people see a lot of these younger fans of other teams, they think that that's a flex. They think that that's getting at us. Oh, yeah, you guys are going to be competing for the 7th seed. But if you knew anything about football, you would know that the Raiders were the first team in the history of the National Football League to win the Super Bowl as a wild card. But like I said, that would be perfect for us. We were the first people to ever do it. We were 8th seed, homie, and won the bowl before anybody did it. So like I said, these guys be walking around thinking that they doing some shit, but they're really looking crazy. I mean, come on, you can't make it up, dog. All right. MC Prism said, I'm still disappointed in Max wanting to leave. He needs to ball out of control. I heard that Trey Henderson was in the building at the same time as Mac. Did you hear that as well? I mean, I can't believe nothing that's coming out of there. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I'm hearing that he wasn't there. I'm hearing he was there. You know, I'm hearing he was eating a fried bologna sandwich. I was hearing he was eating some crab legs. I don't know, bro. All I know is that used Max's leverage. They played Max. They played games with him and embarrassed him in front of his family. And he needs to take that shit personal, and he did. That's all I know. It wasn't on our watch. He made a mistake. It happens. He won't do it again. He understands it. He's a Raider. He gets it. He doesn't want to be Khalil Mack, somebody who wants to deny his heritage and keep thinking that every year is going to get better for him. It's not. You haven't done anything since you left the Raiders. You can stay and sign with any team you want to. You're not winning anything. Okay? You got to be who you are, bro. And if you're not going to be who you are, then you're going to be at everybody's mercy. Okay? Is what it is. Appreciate the donos from all you guys. Okay? All right, man. Major Raider. All right, man. Violator on here. It's always beautiful to see big bro. All right, man. Trey Horton. I remember that time, man. Shield tapped FB on the shoulder, and we were out of there, bro. We were gone, bro. We were gone, dog. We were gone, Trey. We were gone, Trey. All right, man. Gilbert said, congratulations, Shaq. I appreciate it. But like I said before, man, when they don't like you, they don't like you. Always pay attention to the people who don't clap when you win. When everyone else is winning, they're clapping, you win, you don't hear shit. Always pay attention. Always understand. They heard that you won. They just ain't saying shit. They heard. All right, they called them damaged goods. They sure did. Okay. All right, man. Thanks, Violator, for that $5 dono, man. Thanks, Ryan, for all your donos, bro. Thanks, Larry, for all your donos. Thanks, Yvonne, for all your donos. Everybody else. Oh, I want to say this right now, man. Ronald Brooks, RB, Ronald Brooks, when you come in and watch this live, hey, man, salute for the dono yesterday. I did not see it until the replay. Okay, I did not see, because sometimes they disappear on me. So I didn't see your dono, your $20 dono, man. Thank you, my brother, man. So I want to put that out there, man. I didn't see that dono until I saw the replay, and I saw like, damn, I didn't see Ronald Brooks's dono. So letting you know. So when you come back in here, man, I'm definitely going to give you props for that. All right, man. Block Power, what's good, nephew? All right, watching from work. That's what's good, man. It's always good to get paid and watch us at the same time. Okay. Miss Pamela says, I want Max to break Myles Garrett's sack record. That'd be amazing, but it's gonna be hard. 23 sacks is a lot. He barely got it. That's a lot. Got to remember, man, the regular record was done in 16 games. Myles did it in 17. Should there be an asterisk? I guess not, huh? All right, man, guess not. Skew Raider, man. All right, man, just imagine he wins the depoy. Just imagine he wins the bowl. Ryan said forgiveness is easier than continued resentment. That's absolutely true, man, but forgiveness for me is hard. It's hard, dog. My wife tells me, man, she goes, your memory's longer than an elephant, man, and you don't know how to forgive people. I said, nah, I don't. You cross me, I don't never forgive. Okay? But she said, it's not for them, it's for you. I got a good wife, man. She's trying to get me to do it. So guess what? I've softened up. But I still don't like you guys, dog. I still don't like you guys. I didn't like you guys in kindergarten, first grade, sixth grade. I don't like y'all now. I still don't like you cats. Still. So, it's hard. But I didn't have a problem with Max leaving because I understood it. So, I don't have no hate for Max. I love Max. But Max made a mistake. And I can say that. All right? All right, Lloyd Lay. Cortez, bro, you got to be dying out here in Cali, man. Hey, man, where you think I'm at? It's Los Angeles, bro. All right, man. 111. Hey, look, Violator put a 1 up, too. Hey, dog, I got to keep it gully, man. I got to say it like y'all understand it. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, Fredo said feet looking like they've been walking the face of the earth since dinosaurs era. I said, yeah. Walking in Jesus sandals with no Jesus. Walking in Jesus sandals with no Jesus. Yay. Straight up. All right. Yeah. Don't skip class, bruh. Hey, man. Can't afford it. You need the credits. Violator, they need the credits, man. Don't skip class. They need the credits, dog. Shoot, man. The mama, their mama already bought all the graduation people coming to the graduation, man. You ain't gonna cross, you gonna be in trouble. Okay, Carlos Haller in the house, man. Tony Diaz. All right, man. All the savages are in here. All right, man. Violator rolling, bro. Hey, man, I got to keep it a $150 in here. Alfredo gave up some money. Oh, man. Chicken Alfredo with the $1.99 dono. I appreciate that, Alfredo, man. Thanks, big dog. Okay, appreciate that. All right, man. Chris Litter. Shaq doing the shots on Mad Max haters. Hey, man, we got to let them know, dog. Okay, man. We got to let them know, dog. Thanks, Patrice, for that money. Yeah, man. Thanks for the 1999 dono. Yeah, we signed a physical, brother. Yeah, I mean, we all know that a Violator our time that we always had tight fullbacks. Remember we had Barb Hubbard? Barb Hubbard used to always lead the Raiders. Barb Hubbard back in the 70s used to always lead the Raiders in touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, because every time we got down to the 1 or 2 yard line, we were giving him the ball. He would have maybe 300 yards or 300 to 400 yards on the season, have 10 touchdowns. And then you'd have Clarence Davis get 1,000 yards or Mark Van Egan get 1,000 yards, and they'd only have maybe 6 or 7. But we always had a fullback. Then we had Zach Crockett, the whole boy Zach Crockett. Used to be at the clubs with Zach and Woodson back in Oakland, and Donald Curry and Jerry Porter. We used to all be at the club in Oakland, dog. All in there just having fun, dog, having a good time after the Raider games and shit. So yeah, that is fullback is part of our pedigree. Then John Ritchie, remember John Ritchie? Okay, Alex Eagle. We've had some good fullbacks, man. And even Marcus Allen played fullback for Bo Jackson. All right. Okay, yeah, Sarah. We signed your boy Connor Hayward. That's your boy. E-Trip. Hey, E-Trip. Hey, E-Trip. Hey, I saw your order today, E-Trip. I saw your order, E-Trip. I brought something out for you so you can see it. E-Trizzle right here. I want all the smoke. It's one of the shirts E-Trip bought today. I'm just letting you know, your boy Shaq, cigar killer. This is what it look. This house gonna come to you just like this, E-Trip. I ain't busted it open yet, but I got a fit to go right with it. This is what E-Trip bought this today. Go pick up the All the smoke shirt. So this is what it looks like, E-Trip. Let's let you know, man. You know it's the tightest, tight, the quality. Look at the cigar, want all the smoke, bro. And then on the back, I ain't gonna tell you what's on the back, but you already know on the site, man. You can see right there, you know, cigar killers. So yeah, my boy E-Trip bought a couple of shirts today. Man, go to MatthewShacklefilter.com, go get you some merch. I got it all, dog. I gotta buy it too. Shit, I got mine. All the smoke right here, dog. Okay, and he bought the cigars rule everything around. Big Craig, get the money. $100 bills, y'all. He bought the cigar killer Wu-Tang one. He bought that too, dog. Sick. Good job, E-Trip, dog. You'll be looking good down there in Jayville, bro. All right, man. Straight up. All right. Okay, y'all. All right, man. Treble's off the east side as a Raider fan since the 80s. It gets feel like we're going to have some good years ahead. You got to look at our defense, bro. All right. Quay Walker, 27. Kobe Dean, 27. Maxx Crosby, 28. Quiddy is 29. Shit, these guys are all young, bro. I mean, Jerry Bichit, I think he's 30. 31. Powell Miles, not even, I think he's like 27, 28. Everybody's young, bro. We got a good young team. Here you're talking about offense yet. Okay. Bowers is what, 25? No, he's 24. JT's 22. Mendoza's 21. I mean, Lindenbaum is 25. Our center's 25. JPJ's like 24. Colton Miller, I know he's like 20, like 30 or 32 or something like that, maybe. But outside of that, man, we're young. Kubiak is 39. Our coach is 39 years old. Our offensive coordinator's 39. Like, our team's young as shit. Max is only 28, bro. 28. He'll be 29 at the beginning of the season. He ain't even 30, bro. He's not even 30. All right? That's straight up, man. Unknown Raider guy, what's good, Unknown Raider guy, man? Good to have you here. She said Jitty just bought a video of him training. Hey, man. Nephew about to try to get 1,000 yards. He should have had it last year. Okay? All right, man. Yeah, Derek Carr can come back if Tom Brady allows it. Okay. All right. Ryan said, because we've been a shit organization so long, I don't blame them. I really don't think they have a plan, but now that we have the process, just trust or love the Raiders. Well, man, I said before, bro, everything has its time. Everything has its time, dog. I think 22 years without a playoff victory is going to come to an end. I think 42 years without a Super Bowl victory is going to come to an end. We've been around the sun far too many times. For everybody that's impatient, you got to remember it took the Kansas City Chiefs 50 years to win a Super Bowl. 50. They won in 1969-70 Super Bowl, and they won the 2020 Super Bowl. That's 50 years. We're only in 42. It took them 8 years longer than where we're at right now for them to win a Super Bowl. 8 years longer than where we're sitting. We're sitting at 42. It took them to 50 to win. 50 years between Super Bowls, and we're impatient. Man, it took them 8 more years to win a Super Bowl after their last one. Come on, bruh. I mean, let's keep it a buck. The team that's won the most recent Super Bowl out of all of us in our division is the Broncos. And how many years ago was that? Was it 2015? That's 10 years ago. And we know that the Chargers ain't never won nothing. So let's just keep it gangster. Okay. Yusuf, what's up, you? What's up, you? Nephew. Roderick, what's going on, man? All right, man. Pack fan in the house. Go. What's up, Pack fan? I appreciate you being in here. I keep talking to you Packer fans. I want to know how you guys feel about losing Quay, man. I want to hear what y'all say about losing Quay. That's a guy who had 100 tackles 4 years in a row. That's a tackle machine, bruh. What happened? How y'all feel about that? I know the Eagles fans are in shambles that Kobe's with us. Okay. All right, Justin says, so what do you think about Niners, Raiders, Mexico City? I think I asked you that before. They're in Mexico City this year? I thought the Niners and Raiders were playing at Levi, are they playing in Mexico City this year? Is that official? Damn, man, Mexico City, man. Shit, I can't go down there by myself, dog. Man, I got to make sure I'm with y'all, man, because some of my peoples went to the Raiders Mexico City game last time, and they said it was crazy down there. It was crazy down there. And I don't know, dog. Cartels, all kinds of shit. I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know. Okay. All right, man. I'm hoping that's not it. All right, man. You know what it is. All right, Raider Chris, thank you for being you. Needed to say that. Hey, man, I got to say what I got to say, dog. I'm always going to talk from the heart. All right, man. Deontay said, I'm jealous of that weather right now. It's raining, sunny, and cold here in Seattle, man, right now. Yeah, man, we went through our little period, man, but it was 90 degrees today, dog. 90. I'm like, man, damn. It is March. I mean, LA, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it could be raining, and it could be cold as shit, and next thing you know, it's 90 degrees, bro. I mean, it was a scorcher. My son wore shorts to school today. I don't like when my son wears shorts to school because all he gonna do is get his legs scratched up. He's one of them. He's a boy. He gonna be climbing trees and doing all kinds of shit. Yeah, I tell my wife, don't put no shorts on. She's gonna burn up. Like, oh shit, he's gonna burn up. Damn it. I guess we're gonna have to be putting some on them scratches and shit. Okay, straight up. All right, man. Yusuf said, talking to Whittington Thomas. Ryan Arnold said, with the 199 donor, thank you, big dog. Do we have a JSN type roster on with Kubiak? Maybe Naylor's him. I know you guys don't really know nothing about Naylor. Let me just give you a little bit of background on Naylor. Of course, he's a Vegas native. I think he went to UNLV, but he was the third receiver behind Justin Jefferson and Addison over there with the Vikings. And for a lot of people that said, "Oh man, Naylor, I'm not impressed, man. That guy's nothing." His quarterback's coach is a guy by the name of Keenan McCardell. You ever heard of Keenan McCardell, who played for Jacksonville? A beast-ass wide receiver. He said he's very underrated, and his nickname is Speedy. He might be JSN. JSN wasn't JSN until this year. He was just a guy with a name we couldn't pronounce. Now he's an acronym. When you become an acronym, I remember when a guy came to my club back in the days, drafted by the San Francisco 49ers with a couple of shooby doobies I know, rookie by the name of Terrell Owens. This dude came in my club with a bunch of girls. He had braces. He was a rookie. Came in. This is my boy Terrell Owens. I said, "Oh yeah, man, how you doing, dog? You just got drafted 49ers. Congratulations, man. Very humble. Hey man, what's going on? Very, very soft spoken. Blah blah blah. Chilling. You want to drink? Nah, I don't drink, man. He's just chilling at the club with these girls. Just another guy." A couple years later, his name was T.O. The rest is history. Once he caught that catch, the catch two, when he caught that touchdown pass against the Packers inside Candlestick after the Packers had that winning streak against the 49ers, and he caught that touchdown pass and he was crying and shit, he turned into T.O. after that. Next time I saw him in the club, he was a menace. Menace after that. Don't let me and my sister Bev tell you about the stories we got on T.O. ass after that. After that, he turned into a terror monster. So when these guys start getting nicknames and they start getting letters, then you'll know. Okay? All right, man. Ernesto. Sylvester Stallone, Nipped and Brisk commercial. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. That was a good commercial. King Ed. What's up, King Ed? How do you feel about free agent Steeler? Oh, I like it. I like it. I didn't know if that was the guy from the Steelers. Sarah's on here. Sarah K. Scott. She ain't happy about it. She knows he's a good player. Okay? All right, man. She knows he's a good player. All right, man. Okay, straight up. All right, Raider Chris. I'm 52 on 53 third of this month, man. I'm a ringer for sure. You sure are, brother. All you ringers, y'all need to y'all need to be members over here, bruh. We need to show these people what it is. See, this channel is the only channel out of all the channels that we got the ringers are prominent. These other, I mean, you guys watch other people. I don't tell y'all what to watch, man. Salute to everybody that's doing their thing. Anybody that's representing the Raiders their way, salute to you guys. But when it comes to people with the hardware, you need to be with somebody who has hardware. Your host needs to be a person who has a ring, because he can give you a perspective. Okay, You need to be over here if you have rings, because you're going to be celebrated over here. Violators on here. I mean, what do you mean? Like I said, bro, he's a member of the Unfiltered Nation. We all know he's on Mount Rushmore of the black hole. But shoot, I mean, he's over here for a reason. Ringers get celebrated over here. Y'all need to be, you need to be members. It's only $2-3 a month, bro. I mean, you spend more of that on buying Chloe from HR a latte. She ain't never gonna throw you no buns, but you, hey Chloe, I'm about to go to Starbucks. Would you like anything? Oh, well, it's okay. Nah, it's on me. Oh, well, let me get me a double latte with extra tate on it. Oh yeah, okay. Thank you. That's all you getting. You spend, that was $6. That Frappuccino with extra Cheeto in it was $7. Man, remember over here is like $2, $2.99. It's just. But like I said before, man, y'all love spending money on people who ain't interested. All right, man, ready, Chris? All right, man, kid, let's go down. Mark Wilson was a bad quarterback. I hated Mark Wilson. So your first quarterback was Jeff George. And man, Jeff George, he just throw the ball hard. That's it. Straight up. He either threw an interception or a touchdown. All right, man. Love it. Okay. Rich Gannon. I don't even want to talk about Rich Gannon. I'm not a Rich Gannon fan at all, dog. I don't like Rich Gannon. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Violet said folded like a pocket knife. I mean, Mark Wilson, Utah. I mean, when you guys were talking shit about Derek Carr, a lot of you younger fans, you didn't see the guys that we saw. I mean, you got to understand our fandom of who we had. Like the older members of the nation that older than us, older than my generation. Okay? Y'all had the mad bomber, Daryl LaMonica. If you go all the way, I remember we had a guy that was on here that was from 1960. He had been a Raider fan since the beginning. You had Tom Flores, the original Oakland Raider quarterback. You had, look at the quarterbacks in succession. Tom Flores, Hall of Fame. Daryl LaMonica should be in the Hall of Fame. Kid Stabler, Hall of Fame. These are in order. Jim Plunkett should be in the Hall of Fame. You had 4 great quarterbacks in a row that took you all the way to the 90s, from 1960 all the way to the early 90s. And then we hit a damn brick wall. Mark Wilson, Todd Mariwanovich, Jay Schrader, Jeff Hostetler. At least we made the playoffs. Then it just started being bad. Okay? Just bad after that, bro. Okay? All the way. And then we got, then we started bringing in Dante Culpepper. Then we brought in Aaron Brooks. And then we brought in my classmate, Jeff Garcia. I went to school with Jeff Garcia. Brought him in. He brought in all these other dudes. You tried to bring in what's his name, man? Terrell Pryor. You tried to bring in all these Matt McGloin. But then we had Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell was solid. If he didn't get hurt, we would have been doing something. Jason Campbell was everything Geno Smith thought he was. Jason Campbell was a good-ass quarterback. That hurt, bro. We were cooking with Jason Campbell. Remember Violator when we had Jason Campbell? We were cooking. He was balling till he got hurt. Then we were right back to the quarterback bullshit again. Jeff George, Kerry Collins. Then we had we traded for Carson Palmer. I'm thinking, man, Carson Palmer, USC, he came over here, stuck up the joint. I can't stand him. Then, Rich Gannon played like a Raider all the way up to the Super Bowl, turned into a Chief, and then turned back into a Raider. I mean, then talked about us for years all over TV. Can't stand Jeff. Can't stand Gannon, bro. Can't stand him, bro. Diddy didn't even want to be the quarterback's coach when Chucky asked him to be. Too good to do that. Like, man, you didn't make that much money, Gannon. You didn't make that much money, dog. Okay. Anyway, did an audit. Okay. Then we brought in Maxx Shibe and all of them. Okay. Then we drafted Carr. And then in 2016, Carr balled out of control. Was an MVP candidate. Broke his back. Wasn't the same after that. Damaged goods after that. Did Jared Shittum. Did Jimmy Garoppolo. Did Gardner Minshew. Did Spencer Rattler. And then Geno Smith. It just... Mendoza couldn't get here fast enough for me, bruh. And you see, I totally avoided one guy, Jamarcus Russell. I did that on purpose. But their first 4 quarterbacks were solid as shit. And we didn't win no Super Bowls after that 4th one, Jim Plunkett. Your Super Bowl water has been cut off. So everybody after that don't get no props. So when you guys be over there walking around with the Rich Gannon flag, what did he do for us? Like you guys say, Derek Carr didn't do anything for us, Shaq. Okay, what did Gannon do for us? Yeah, like I said, same rules for everybody around here, bro. We don't get to pick on one guy and the same person didn't do shit either. Well, at least we made the Super Bowl. We're Raiders. We don't at least make Super Bowls. We go there to win them. He threw 5 interceptions and 3 pick sixes in the Super Bowl, and you want me to say he earned number 12 to the guy who won a Super Bowl? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You never seen Snake Stabler play. That's why you're saying that. Unless you forgot. All right. Okay. Chris Litter said, the Shaq man, Condor is a Raider for life until he gets that no trade clause. Not yet. Okay. Kmart photos, yes sir. Hilltop Mall, yeah, up there in Richmond. See, I used to chat with Vince Evans when I worked at the Gazer Raider. Yeah, man, Vince Evans, man, love Vince Evans. I like when it was when I was a kid. I was able to say that we had a black quarterback on the Raiders. I used to be able to throw that one around. Oh man, the Raiders suck. Hey man, you're black, right? Oh yeah, man. I'm a Cowboys fan. Cowboys ever had a black quarterback? Not back then. Nope. 49er fans that never had a black quarterback, man, until they had what, the Trey Lance? They had no black quarterbacks, bro, at all. Okay, I didn't have to say that. I had Vince Young when I was a freshman in high school. Okay, Violet said Max is on a mission. I can't wait, man. I'm loving it. All right. Yeah, man, you gonna be there for the best home game. I know Violet gonna be there for all those games. Fupa man, Crosby, Depoy, incoming. All right, man, I'm hoping. All right, man, major race. I expect home field advantage in the sellout the first regular season he starts it. Yeah, man, but the problem is if Kirk Cousins come over here, man, Brady's trying to breastfeed Mendoza. I say throw his ass in there. Stop trying to breastfeed him, dog. Every rookie number 1 has started from day 1. What are we doing? Okay. All right, Patrice said Max is now like, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. I got some Tupac shit. Okay. All right, man. He put on what? He put on the song that he was playing, man, was what was it, Ghetto Jordan or something? From Playboy Cardi? Ghetto Jordan or something, man. One of them songs, bro. That shit was dope. I was like, Max ain't playing, dog. He ain't playing, dog. He playing gangster shit. He's playing gangster music. All right, man. All right, man. What's going on? Tip your bartender, man. Y'all been doing well, dog. Y'all been doing well. I'm going to take my ass in the house. 3 hours, bro. I mean, these lives are 3 hours, 4 hours long, dog. I got to go and get me some dinner, dog. Okay. Used to say, yeah, like Ice-T and King T cut, played like a piano. Oh, yeah, I got that on 12-inch, dog. I got that on 12-inch. Okay. The Isaac Hayes sample. Yeah, I got that shit. I got it right upstairs, man. With all my vinyl. All right, man. We'll get up out of here, y'all. All right, man. I love you guys, man. I got to go in the house, dog. Give me something to eat. Appreciate you guys, man. Man, I've been putting in a lot of work on these lives, dogs. Been tiring me out, bro. Being up here talking to you guys every day, 3, 4, 5 hours a night. I got to get up early in the morning to do all the other stuff y'all do. Y'all chilling, y'all relaxing right now. Feet kicked up. So it ain't the same, dog. This is work. Yeah, just keeping the buck. Okay. Trade Max for Gito. I mean, yeah, right, dog. Yeah, Bucktooth Wander crazy, dog. Okay. All right, man. You already right about that. All right, I'm just trying to see who else is out here. Okay. All right, man. It's all you guys skipped over a couple of these punks, but I got it. Okay. All right, man. Get these guys up out of my shit. All right. Sean White, I'm still a fan. I still like the Raiders. I mean, everybody likes what they like, bro. Nothing wrong with it. Okay. All right, man. It's all good. All right. You still got that one ring. It feels good to have one. Yeah, cheaper than a cup of coffee. All right, man. You're right about that. Low key, Raider said by other Raider voices, Amy Trash. Amy Trask is, but when she left when Al died and Mark got the team, she was like, I'm not doing it. She was out. She only wanted to work for Al. She knew what was gonna happen. She knew what was gonna happen. That's why she was out of here. Greg Pastor says Kenneth Walker pulled up the KC side of this contract with Raider gear on. You gotta be. I know that ain't the truth. I know that's a joke out of me. Kenneth Walker's probably gonna cook, dog. Pacheco's gone, man. Pacheco's playing for the Lions. We'll handle him, dog. We're gonna handle him. We got people that tackle him. That could be a one-year wonder. I remember when Glenn, I know you gonna remember this. Remember when Timmy Smith, I think he still holds the record for the Washington Redskins, broke Marcus Allen's record for most yards in a game and won the MVP. His name was Timmy Smith. Holds the record for most rushing yards because Marcus had it with 191 and he broke that record. What happened the next year? He didn't do shit. Just because Kenneth Walker got busy this year doesn't mean that's going to get busy next year. Okay? Plus, he's in an offense that's predicated by passing the football. So we'll see. All right, man. Yeah, no trade clause would be perfect. All right, man. T Dirt, what's up, T Dirt? What's up, man? Saints fans showing love, man. West Raider fans. I told her labels a term, both about to be a problem. She got Louisiana born in Compton. Yeah, man, that's what it is, dog. Yeah, man, it's all good. Hey, that's what it is, T Dirt. Hey, those good ones will have you be where they need to have you at. She needed to have you with the CPT, bruh. Okay? You still wearing colors you safe in, bruh. You ain't walking around in no Dallas Cowboy blue, and you ain't walking around in no damn Kansas City Chiefs red down there in the CPT, bruh, on Alondra and shit. Your ass is in the neutral color. You good still. Ain't nobody mad at no gold and black. You all right. And ain't nothing happening to no silver and black down there. All right, man. Big dog. All right, man. Straight up. John Madden shirt to his Chiefs press conference. That's crazy, bro. He might be an actual mole. He might be a spy. That's crazy, dog. Why do that? All right, man. Shackman answered, do we re-sign Devin White? It all depends. If Devin White's going to come in with a number that's going to be cap friendly, sure. He's a 100 tackle guy. Where's he going to start at? Who you going to pull? Devin White, great with the run, not good with the pass though. But he's 100 tackles. If he wants to come in and compete, sure. Job ain't his right now. He might not want to come back. He might be like, hey man, shit, too many dogs over there now. Okay. Yeah, Dakota, man. She said she showed him who she was. Hey man, but she got 2 of those babies. He still got to pay. She pushed those babies out first. She was trying to go for the kill shot. Dakota was like, nah, but he's like, that's okay. $200,000 a month sounds good. $100,000 a daughter. No, I think one of his son too. He got to pay, dog. I mean, you got to be careful out here, dog. I mean, Isaiah Butler. What's going on, Isaiah Butler? AIB in the building. Okay. All right, man. What's going on, Dwayne? What's happening, Dwayne? All right, man. I'm about to go in the house, you guys, man. I'm tired, y'all. Okay. All right, man. Yeah, get rid of these pucks, man. Just get them out of here. All right, D Birdie. That's why I always scroll to make sure I my peoples. Just got here, big dog. 15,000 strong. I was thinking that Mark Davis needs to give Max a no trade clause. Yeah. They need to give him a no trade clause, man. To put him at ease, bro. Because Spy Tech is just Spy Teching right now. Spy Tech is going to look for a good deal comes across. Spy Tech's going to run it up the flagpole. Trust me. He's going to run it up the flagpole, bro. Spy Tech is there to do business, bro. You're going to have to put brakes on him. Sarah says, we are petty. Yes, we are. Very. Bay Area people are petty as hell. Okay? Petty as shit. All right, man. Okay, all right, y'all, man. I'm just trying to make sure I gave you guys all the proper respect. Okay? Side Debo. For what? He's going to want a bag. Debo Samuel wants a bag. Okay? All right, man. We don't need a blocker running back. That's what we got a fullback for. All right, man. Raiders, man. Got anything on the back? Yeah, on the back it does. It's on the website. Yes, it does. Yes, this shirt does have something on the back. Go to MatthewShackleFilter.com and go take a look. Give you incentive to go look. I'm not going to keep turning around, man. I'm not doing pirouettes for you guys. Okay? Yeah, something on the back. Go pick it up. This shit is tight. Raider Red approved. The difference is that I had the long sleeve sweatshirt of this. This is the t-shirt, but there's a long sleeve sweatshirt that I had. And I had this on and this on, and we were in the Raider image at the Death Star, and they came in, and I got them pictures, man. Pictures of me and the Raiderettes with this shit on. So yeah, go pick that up right quick. Go pick that up. Daryl Johnson, do you think that Max will be on a limited snap count? What are you trying to do? Trying to get Max to ask for a trade again? Didn't you just lose Max and get him back? Now you want to put him on a snap count? Man, you better leave that man alone. Don't tell him shit. When Max says jump, you say how high. What do you mean? You don't, man, stop, man. You about to mess it up again. Stop it, no. You don't tell Max he's a limited snap count. You better let that man, leave that man alone, bro. Man, y'all mess it up, man. Y'all mess it up, dog. No, don't say nothing to him. Leave that man alone. Man, come on, bro. What do you think, man? Telling him he couldn't play got you in this position in the first place. See, you gonna try to piss him off and make him go to the Chiefs or some shit. Hey, Max, we only get 2 plays a game, Max. Spy Tech. Yeah, Max is for your own good. Man, next year, no, man, he'll be trying to go to the damn Chiefs, man. Stop and leave that man alone. Stop. All right. Take my ass in the house, man. Dedrick Douglas, how do you think Pastor Reedy would have done as a Raider if he didn't get hurt? He wouldn't have done shit. Same thing that he did when he was with the Oilers. You know what Dan Pastorini did? See, Dan Pastorini, man. Dan Pastorini went to Santa Clara University. Dan Pastorini was in college in the Bay Area during that time, which is before my time, but I had encyclopedias in my house, which now my son would call the internet. Dan Pastorini was at Santa Clara University playing football at the same time there was a Heisman Trophy winner up on the farm. That's what we call Stanford. We call it the farm, those of us from the Bay Area, with a quarterback from my neighborhood named Jim Plunkett and another quarterback who was a quarterback at Cal at that time. I forgot who was the quarterback at Cal at that time. They were all playing against each other at the same time in the Bay Area. Al Davis always pays attention to Bay Area talent from high school all the way up. He was enamored with Dan Pastorini because of Dan Pastorini's long ball ability. Okay? Daryl LaMonica, long ball ability. Ken Stabler, accuracy, not as long ball, but his long ball was accurate as shit. Plus, he was left-handed. Al loved that. And then Pastorini had that gun. Stronger armed than Stabler. I mean, stronger armed than Plunkett. So when Pastorini got drafted by the Houston Oilers, they drafted a running back out of Texas by the name of Earl Campbell. All Pastorini was doing was handing the ball off to Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell, his rookie year, had 1,450 yards, won Rookie of the Year, led the league in rushing the next year with 1,700. All he did was hand the ball off to Earl. That's it. Their wide receivers over there in Houston was Mike Renfro, and I used to watch everything. Okay, Al was like, I want Pastorini. He decided to trade Stabler because he thought Stabler was too old. That holy roller play, he thought that Stabler was the guy that he had somebody open and he didn't do it. Traded him, traded Casper, traded Jack Tatum for Dan Pastorini. That's crazy. Because he was in love with Pastorini's arm. Pastorini comes, we didn't do shit. Go look at how many games we won. We didn't do nothing. We weren't doing anything. Meanwhile, the 49ers cut Jim Plunkett because they had a quarterback they had drafted that year out of Notre Dame by the name of Joe Montana. See how all this works? He picked them up off of waivers. Why? Because there was just a whole Jim Plunkett floating around. Hey, I'll pick him up, be a backup. Plunkett was a backup. Plunkett was not considered to be anything other than that because he didn't have the arm strength that Pastorini had. Pastorini finally had to get back there and throw the football. Got hit, broke his arm. They threw in Plunkett because he was the backup. And Plunkett went and ran the table and we won the bowl. That's what happened. He wouldn't have did nothing. He wouldn't have did nothing because when he had his shot, he got his arm broke. If it would have happened, we wouldn't have won anything. I would be one less ring, actually 2 less rings. So that's what I think would have happened. K Solo Shaq, what do you think about Debo coming to play backup running back? I don't want to hear Debo complaining about getting no ball, bro. I don't need that. Debo's not going to come in and be playing second fiddle, man. These guys are used to being stars, bro. It's kind of, I don't see it, man. I don't see him coming and humbling himself. Okay. Sarah says, man, I remember when you first started, I knew you were going to get big. I didn't know that. If it wasn't for the man that's on here by the name of The Violator hitting me up, telling me, because I was ready to quit, dog. I was like, man, I couldn't even break 200 subscribers on here, man. I was like on here for like 3 months. I was like at 112 or some shit. I just doing lives, man. Nobody on here, bro. They ghost town. And I told Violet, I said, hey, man, I don't know if I'm going to do this no more. Violator hit me up on DM and told me, he's like, hey, man, the black hole has your back. We believe in you, man. We need you here. We need you. Keep going. And I kept going. Next thing you know, I hit 200 subscribers. Next thing you know, I had 500. Next thing you know, I had 1,000. Then I still needed the watch hours to get monetized. And then I did one video. Stephen A. Smith, Kwame Brown, when they were going through it, I did that video. I went viral and went 60,000 views on a video. Not live, a video, because I couldn't do live until I was monetized. That gave me my 4,000 watch hours. Then I was monetized. Then I became able to do lives. Then I was at 1,000. Then I was at 2,000. Then I was at 5. Then I was at 8. Then I hit 10. Okay? Then we hit 12. Now we at 15. 20 right over there. We're going to keep going. But I have to thank the people that had my support. All y'all that came over from Facebook. All you guys. Okay? All right? Every one of you. You came over here from Facebook. I'm talking to you. Okay? That's everybody. Everybody. It's hard for me to remember everything and everybody. But whoever came over here, you followed me over here, I'm talking to you. Let me just leave it at that. All right? I don't want nobody thinking I'm leaving them out and all that. I just can't. I'm tired, dog. I'm tired and hungry. All right, man. I said Zach Crockett, Kenny King, Steve Smith, yeah, John Ritchie, Napoleon McCallum. Oh yeah, Napoleons. Yeah, the Napoleon McCallums, man. Yeah, Napoleon McCallums and Napoleon Kaufman. I mean, I think we're the only football team in the history of life to have two guys that's first name were Napoleon on the same team, and both of them were running backs. Napoleon Kaufman and Napoleon McCallum, they're on the same team. Both of those guys' names were Napoleon. And went by their full name, Napoleon, too. That was crazy. Yeah. All right, man. Quay Walker. Quay Walker's 25? I thought he was 27. All right, man. Let me get up out of here, y'all, man. I got to go, dog. I got to eat. Food smelling good. All right. Okay, man. Love you guys, man. Salute to you guys, man. I'm scrolling. Jay Marion, what's going on, Jay Marion? Yeah, Vince Evans. Okay, Marquise Coley, what's going on, Marquise? See, man, I really give a shit. I'm really trying to shout y'all out, man. DeMarcus Webb, D-Webb. See, man, I'm glad I did this, man, but I'm ready to go, y'all. I'm ready to go. All right, man. All right, man. I'm just trying to shout out my people, man. Dragon plays in. We got Chiefs in here, man. Like I said, man, Chief fans be on here. Okay. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. I can't answer y'all more questions, man. All right, man. King or Raja, man. How do you feel about Mendoza stacks up against next year's quarterback class? I don't know, bro. Next year's quarterback, they have to play. I mean, anybody that's in the pro shouldn't be compared to somebody in college. We're not waiting, bro. We got to strike while the iron's hot, bro. Divine intervention, the powers that be, man. The man upstairs, whoever you want to call it, man. The alpha and omega. Brought back Max, man. This is our time. We got to draft Mendoza, man. What are we going to do? Mess it up? See, a lot of y'all seem like y'all scared. Y'all scared of this. Well, what we should do is take the Mendoza pick and push back and get more picks. Y'all act like y'all scared of success, bruh. Y'all scared. What's there to be scared about? I'm not scared. I'm embracing it. Wait, let's just wait till next year. What do you gotta keep waiting for? Nah, dog, we ain't waiting. Don't matter what they do in the draft next year. Okay? We ain't worried about it. All right, man. Game tight. What's going on, game tight? All right, man. Ray to Twan. All right, man. Y'all go. I gotta go. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. We'll do it again tomorrow. Matthew Checker Filter.